Good evening, one and all. No matter what time of day it is for you, no matter where you have come from in the world, be welcome here on the Everything GM broadcast. Me oh my, we are into our 601st video on this channel. Incredible achievement. We are almost at 200 subscribers, and when you know each and every one of them here, it is an achievement. We're also almost at 100,000 total views, which is a wonderful fact of life. Now, I don't usually announce this sort of these sort of stats, because to be honest, they're not really the most important thing to me. But let me tell you, they are still very cool to know, and it's lovely to know that we. It's lovely to know that they're around. So, lovely to know that we're even there, that we're on that we're in that area. It's great. So, thank you all very much for joining me today. It is now 4 minutes past 10 in the evening. We're going to jump straight into Mass Effect 3. We are hitting Cerberus where it hurts today. But before we do, I'd love to know how your mental health is doing. How is your physical health doing? Unimportant things still feel good. You're right. You're right. It's nice to see you, Alfred. I'm a little tired out of 10. Okay. Well, you did stay up a little bit late. If you missed the morning stream, you can go back and check it out tomorrow. It'll be up. It'll be fully time-stamped and ready to go. We took down some Gartic phone. It was excellent fun. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, I was a big fan of it. We're gonna play it again when we do the next party game. It was truly awesome. It was a lot of fun. So go check that out if you want to go and take part in some good fun. We did some drawing games, basically. It's a game of broken telephone, but with, like, you know, different drawing stuff. It was great. So yeah. As for the rest of you, make sure that you stay hydrated. Have a drink in your hand, please. And be kind to yourself. If you haven't given yourself a compliment yet today, allow me to help you. I will do one to myself today. Today I spent... What did I do that was good? I finished the main chunk of my full Skyrim VR modding experience. I've now installed a couple hundred other mods. And the mod list is complete, but now we're just going to try and tweak it to make sure that everything's working. So... I did that in record time. I'm quite proud of my ability to practice getting good at some stuff. Like, I can really hone that skill. And I think when I spent ages modding Skyrim for our Skyrim Chronicles series on the stream, it took me about a full solid month to learn the details of that modding, of how to mod properly and how to really do it without just plugging stuff in and hoping that it works. And I have to say, it is really, really cool to have it all kind of working out and great. So, very happy about that. Yeah, and that was good on me. So, good job, me. Your turn. Been thinking a lot this morning. Okay, what have you been thinking about? What's the total now? 207 on Skyrim VR, and I'm done. Like, I went through my curated non-VR list of 950 mods. And then I went down all the ones that I want to take for VR, and I took those. And so now, all the ones that are supposed to be on VR are in VR, and I'm done. I'm not going to do anything more. I've also made sure that the sort of bloat is quite light, so the mods that I've chosen, they all just add, they just add extra content to the game. They don't really change much about the main textures or anything like that. They bring it to, like, a vanilla plus kind of quality. But I didn't want to go too crazy with it. So I've just added some player houses and a couple of additions to bandits and some weapons and stuff, yeah. So nothing too crazy. The discussion I had with my grandma the other day, I can go more in depth in like 20 minutes. Okay, I'll wait. I'm happy to chat about this with you if you're ready to. For the rest of you, if you'd like to get started with Mass Effect 3, let's get on into it. I believe that this is episode 16. Absolutely incredible. Episode 16 of Mass Effect 3. We have just come hot off the heels on episode 15 of a crushing defeat on the Asari home planet of Thessia. Thessia has fallen to the Reapers. The planet has been all but totally abandoned by everyone else. And that is a huge loss for everyone. Most of all Shepard, who not only, well, I wouldn't say most of all, but it's because we're the main character, it's hitting us quite hard, obviously, from our perspective too. Shepard obviously has a lot riding on her to get this done. Liara, that's her home planet, so for her it's probably the worst out of the whole crew. And we've left her to her grief, we've done what we can, now she just needs to get through it, and if she needs help, we can ask for it. And I think, Shepard obviously has a lot riding on her. She feels like she is expected to save the galaxy and fix everything, and that's obviously a huge burden to put on anyone, so that's something that she's been dealing with. But basically, we went to Thessia, and with Javik, headed towards a temple to the goddess Thane. With the help of Javik, was revealed to be a Prothean lie. Protheans played the role of a god for an early Asari people when they were still in development. And some of the Asari have taken the Prothean technology and used it as a giant government secret to heighten themselves over the rest of the species in the galaxy, to be the first to discover the Citadel, to do all these advanced things. And obviously that's a huge revelation, especially to Liara, because that was kept from her as a top archaeologist, which is pretty crazy. But then, just as we were about to get answers from the Prothean beacon located inside the temple, Cerberus arrived. Now, of course, they'd been there before. They were just waiting for us to unlock it, which was nice, now that we've done the dirty work for them. We faced off against Kai Leng. He was a formidable opponent and unfortunately got the better of us, taking the Prothean cube with him. Hello, Baron! And escaping with it. And with him went all knowledge of the catalyst, something that we're supposed to use to power the Crucible. And so, with that, Shepard and the Normandy crew take their energy and direct it straight towards Cerberus, because that is, that's where they would like to be. They're tired of Cerberus constantly being there when they don't need them to be, and therefore Cerberus is now who we will target. So that is what we're doing. I think we won't do it first. We've got a communications hub here, and then we've got the priority horizon. I'm not sure if there's anything else that we need to do yet, but all of these two are Citadel DLC, and this one is some updated ciphers, which I believe we might have already. So we could do communications hub, then we see if Dekuna is available, and then we can go to priority horizon if it's necessary. So that's it. We're gonna head off. We're gonna feed our fish, and let's get the show on the road. Like I said, I'd love to know how everyone's doing today. I'd love to know how your day's been going. Baron, how are you today? It's really nice to have you all here so that we can encourage each other to learn in this analytical playthrough. Do I have enough fuel? I do. Okay, do we have any new things around? Nope, all of that is fine. That's fine. Oh, we have the Hourglass Nebula. Although I think the Hourglass Nebula is something that doesn't have any assets in it. Mass Effect 3 Hourglass Nebula War Assets. Oh, there are war assets. Okay, great. So there's stuff in the Hourglass Nebula. I know the Ninmar cluster has nothing. The Kepler Verge has something. The Shadow Sea has something as well. We will have a look at all of those. The Nubian Expanse is new. Yeah, we're gonna do a bit of a side quest. Bonanza. Let's go to the Hourglass Nebula. Here we go. 10 out of 10 day. Baron, I'm really happy for you. It's so cool you have so many of these days, man. Alrighty.
I found something.
Oh, hello. The Reapers are not happy with me scanning. Erinil. Okay. This week so far, it's only Tuesday. I'd love for you to tell me What's been going on this week? Is there anything interesting going on in your work? Or at home? How's your family? Baron, do you have any siblings? Or are you an only child? Oh, I remember we went here in Mass Effect 2. It's very cool.
Signal confirmed.
Yay, thank you, Edie. I feel so drowsy now. Oh, why? I mean, for you, it's about... Yeah, no, it's about the same time for us, right? You're in the east. Ooh, some Terminus freighters. We'll take that. Lovely, very small system. Don't need anything else. We'll go over there next. To Sowilo. I've been eating peanuts for an hour. I get you. It's the eating drowsiness. I totally understand. Brother, please.
Something.
Oh, there's something. Oh, Shadow Broker support team. Liara will thank us for that. Come on, come on, Edie. Come on, Edie. Come on, Edie. Edie! We need fuel! Edie! Oh, that was so quick.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, Edie. Help me. Ah, there it is. Come here. Give me some fuel. A little bit. That's fine. Whee!
Evasion successful.
Alright, let's go back to Far Yar. Near Yar. Far Yar. Wherever you are, Yar. I apologize. Are we good? Can we... Maybe it's here. Oh, they're both here. Okay. Awesome. Elingon. Yes, I have a sister. Oh, me too. Cool. Yeah, I have a sister. She is younger than me by a couple of years. Oh, baby. Oh. Okay, we're good.
Reapers eluded.
Ooh, that was close. She's younger than me by almost 3 years. What about you? And she doesn't care about me much? Is she older? Does she have her own life? Do you two not have a close relationship? That's fine. Not everyone does with their siblings. It's all right. Unless you want to, and in which case I'm sorry for that. Okay. Ninmar should be fine. Yeah, Kepler, Verge, and the Nubian Expanse. Let's go in here. Bum, 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 bum.
I found something.
Oh, thank you, Edie. Oh, Pragia, this is Jack. We're gonna get maybe some biotic stuff from here, from the ruins. Oh, research data. Mm-hmm. Come on, Edie. Come on, Edie. Come on, Edie. Get me something. Hey! Alright, we don't need it yet. We'll come back and refresh
jump successful.
as we go. Ooh, this is pretty. She's the youngest. Okay, okay.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, nice. Jesus, that's a big star. Noresa. Oh, it's right there. Alliance Frigate Trafalgar and Alliance Third Fleet. Edie, please. Edie, please. Edie, please. Edie! It's only 50%. Oh, she found both of them. Okay, cool, 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 cool. We just gotta go here.
Eluded.
Okay, let's move. There we go. Pick up that fuel. 50 units of fuel, really? Alright.
Faster than light jump successful.
Kalabsha.
I found something.
It's a good... I like this. I like this routine we've got going. Where I go in, we do some side missions, and then we move into the main stuff. It's pretty good. I like this. Pretty soon, we're going to have no more side missions to do. It's just going to be... It's going to be right there. Ooh, Alliance Marine Recon Unit and 103rd Marine Division. ED. ED. Oh my god, really?
Evasion successful.
Let's try from here. ED. Hey, there you go. Oh, why is it there? Okay, let's try here. Oh god. Ah! Oh, they're so close. 300k, good chunk. Let's move! Ah!
Faster than light jump successful.
Back to the mass relay. And I believe the fuel is right there. No, it's not. It's over here.
Evasion successful.
Yeah, there we go. Big chunk of fuel. Oh, nice, decent chunk of fuel. And we should be back to full. Very nice.
Reapers eluded.
Okay, we're done. So Nubian Expanse. Let's do the Shadow Sea because it's where our main quest is, but we're not going to go there just yet. Unless the game makes us go there, which I really would be frustrated by. No, I don't think there's anything in the Shadow Sea. Yep, okay, sweet. We're going to Horizon next, right? Let's move. Kepler Verge. Should be something there. Gotta mix it up a little bit, you know. Ah, there's nothing here either. Interesting. Okay. Ontarum, Communications Hub. Let's go. Side quest time. Oh. I heard that. Is it an Arglak?
Hello, MJ.
Very good. Hello. We're taking James. And it's an N7 Communications Hub. Communications? Maybe Tali. Let's take James and Tali. Wait, no, let's take Tali and someone else who hasn't gone with Tali for a while. Let's go Tali and Edie. Let's go Tali and Edie. How are you doing today, sir?
I just woke up.
Well, good morning. I hope you slept well. I just drank 2
It
liters
is
of
a
water.
bit cold. It's winter.
Incredible. Wait, Southern Hemisphere. It's cold by you. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Much better than summer. I fucking love the cold.
Very cool. I agree. I'm a much bigger fan of. I much prefer cold. Much prefer cold to heat. Also, Jesus,
With
this
cold,
javelin.
you can at least protect yourself and be extremely comfy because of it. And then with the heat, you're just stuck.
Yeah, that's true. Brother, this javelin does so much damage. Holy shit.
The javelin's amazing. It even sounds good.
Yeah, I just wonder about it's a single shot, and it doesn't have too much ammo capacity, so...
Think of it as a protection rifle, while
Yeah.
the Widow is not.
Yeah. Let's try it again. I had fun with it. Ooh, Edie. Let's upgrade Edie's stuff.
The reloading is just bolting the gun practically, so...
Yeah, I like it. Reduce
Cycling
power
it.
speed penalty, increase damage protection. Let's go... Damage protection. Edie needs it. Oh, wait, we can't do that. Let's get Incinerate then. Okay, and then Tali needs an upgrade. We'll give her Energy Drain. Perfect. You changed the audio?
Cerberus has taken one of our secret communication facilities. All campaigns in this theater depend on the information that dish array supplies.
Oh, damn.
What do we know?
We're getting intel from a tech who survived the attack. Grace Sato. She's hiding in a
Okay.
security bunker off-site.
A civilian?
Yes, patching her through.
Miss Sato, what's happening down there?
I'm staying hidden, but I'm the only one left. They're trying to hack into our systems to access Alliance operations protocols. I'm
Why?
tracking their activity, but they're bound to find me sooner or later.
They're trying to track
Hang in
us.
there. We'll be there soon.
That's not
Yes.
good.
Yes, Commander.
It's not ideal, but she's the only one with any traction on this. The information stored in that network is critical, Commander. If it gets into enemy hands, we'll lose a lot of good people.
I'll take care of it, Admiral.
All right.
See that you do. Hack it out.
Oh, this is an interesting one. That's a lot of big
Multiplayer
satellites.
map.
Oh, I know this map. Yeah, okay. Also, yeah,
Baron.
Baron.
Is a Borderlands map.
true. It does look kind of similar.
They're locking on to
All right, we're fighting Cerberus, and we're being shot at
Miss Sato, we
immediately.
landed. What are we looking at?
They're trying to seize control of
Hello.
critical access points.
Oh.
I'm updating your nav
Yep.
with the location of the
This is what I like.
to cracking.
We'll keep them from hacking in.
Oh god, that's good. Just the wind-up sound is fantastic. Oh, that's a turret. Where? 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 Oh god. I can't see it. Ah, there it is. Oh, it just one-shot the turret. That's sick. Nice. Exploded his face. Very good. Nice. Exploded his face. That's clean. That is very clean. Oh.
We need to install the OG multiplayer so we can do one stream of just multiplayer.
Oh, we should. Yeah, we can try that. Sure. Can someone take care of him, please? I'll do it. That was absolutely incredible. All right, let's move around the map, see if we can find some extra stuff. Yeah, Baron, that sound you heard was, it's the reverse. It's the reverse of the regular scream. We've done it a couple times, but it's a rare treat that we like to bestow upon everyone every now and then. Okay. Ooh, okay, some tech. Maybe there's a side mission. There might be a side mission on this. Like an extra thing we need to pick up.
It's a reverse to normal even, because I reversed the sound that ain't displayed the normal one.
Oh, so it was like a it's like a boomerang. Very cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Arglak! Big good news, everyone. I've added about 100 more mods to Skyrim VR, and now it's complete.
Oh, God.
I did it today. I spent the whole day doing it, and I'm very happy about it. I'm busy getting the mod menu to actually register them because I introduced an MCM helper to try and handle all the mods that I'm loading. But yeah, it should work, and once it does,
And
I'll
you
show
made
you.
sure the VR version supports
No, it
them?
works. No, it works. They're all good. I've made sure. Yeah. The issue is a lot of the mods. Oh no, not the issue. The focus of my modding has been not to like override the textures and make everything like super chunky so that my VR explodes into my eyes, but more the just content. So it just fixes stuff the game didn't have in it and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I like the mods that I have.
Do I have to cut in room floor or some shit like that?
No, I actually couldn't get that because it doesn't really work without a bit of finagling with the VR.
They're using comms to pinpoint Sato's location.
It needs the unofficial patch, and that's a bit of an issue.
Upload the next set of coordinates.
I fought a dragon playing Skyrim VR yesterday.
Oh yeah? How was that?
It killed me by flying into me, clipping through a wall and smashing me against the ceiling. Many tries were had until the dragon died because a troll showed up and punched the dragon to death.
You punched a dragon to
suck at
death?
fighting a troll did.
Oh, okay.
I suck at vanilla dragon combat, then I suck at the Skyrim VR with Cerberus. Against dragons. Dragons are difficult. At low level especially.
Yeah, low level for sure. You guys good? Everyone okay? Who we got? Ah! It's you! Tali? Oh, no, there's more. Oh, God, I missed him. Come on.
So with the Sucker mod, you can parry the dragon's bites.
You parry the bites? That's insane.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
It can also block the dragon's breath with your weapon.
Oh my god.
As well, but it drains a lot of fucking magic and stamina.
Right, okay. Interesting.
Cerberus encryption algorithms of some sort.
Ooh, there's the bonus mission. Nice.
Miss Sato, come in. Miss Sato, are you there?
She must be afraid they'll find her if she responds.
Yeah.
We need the final coordinates. Grace, listen to me.
Can't talk. They're right outside.
Come on, Grace.
I know you're scared. This is more than you signed up for, but I won't let you down, I promise.
Okay, Commander. Updating your nav point with the last location now. But if you get to me in time, just hurry, please.
Commander, I think I can make a run and get her.
Do it. Okay. Oh! Oh! It's the leading of targets that the javelin requires that just makes it so incredibly satisfying. Oh. Oh, and then you lead too much.
You
Hey.
missed that one.
Oh, a pixel. A single pixel. Oh, okay. Oh.
Rainbow
Ow.
Six Siege player.
Yeah, I'm on my lean game. I'm Q and Eing all day. Where are these guys? Oh shit! It's a phantom. Take him down. Yeah, their heads are still made out of head. Oh god. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Goodbye. Aww. Come on, Tali. Did I get him? Alright, we're gonna go in more tactical. Here we go. Flanking maneuvers. Oh shit. That's phenomenal. Oh. Oh, I can do that too. Okay, where's the last guy? Somewhere here. Let's take it down. Very good, very good.
Commander, they've almost got the doors open. Help!
Got her covered, Commander. Area cleared. Picking up Miss Sato, then heading back to the rendezvous point.
Hell yeah, good
Good
job.
job, Lieutenant.
Very nice. Are we good? Hey, TJI, welcome. Welcome back, I should say.
Our communication station is secure. Operations in this theater are safe again.
Good to know.
No small task to keep it that way. How's Miss Sato doing?
She has to be transferred to a nearby Alliance station. She wants to help however she can.
Good. We need all the help we can get. Hack it out.
Alright. You stream a good bit. You ever done podcasts? This is the way that I can do that. Podcasts require a lot more time editing than I am willing to do. So I'd rather let this just be the way that I prefer this format when I talk to people because it's live. It's the same reason I don't make YouTube videos, because I don't like to... when I get to choose between speaking to an audience that can only respond in a few days and speaking to people who are talking to me right now and we can actually like connect to each other, I would choose this 10 times out of 10. Every single time.
No, if MJ was doing a YouTube video, every video would start, how's it going, guys? Today we're going to be playing Mass Effect here. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, capitalism.
Indeed. Indeed. All of the good things. Wait, remember capitalism? No, the opposite of that. I get you. I'm more or less the same, but I do love the editing part of making videos. I do too, but I love it too much. I put too much of myself into them, and it takes me too much. It just takes me too much time. If this was a job, if I was getting paid for this, I would happily do it. It would be great. but only if I was getting like guaranteed paid, and it's not worth the effort for me right now, especially because
I've been told to
so
do
many
a Mass Effect podcast before because I don't stop yapping.
I have been doing quite a lot of I have a lot of hobbies that I like to do, and this streaming is a way for me to engage in some of them. Okay, I think we've yeah, this is it. It's just a random side mission. We can probably go turn in some stuff. Let's see. You have great VTuber potential. Wait, VTuber like with an animated sort of those
Yeah,
ones?
like a 3D.
That's hilarious.
I've been told to make a VTuber avatar before.
You should make it Helsis, your Turian OC.
Yeah, the female character in my male
yeah.
Brazilian voice. It's very fitting.
Okay.
I should try it anyways. It's funny.
Alright, the Normandy, Last Riots, Code,
With
and
the
Cerberus.
lighting in this house, you'd see her it's passing out every 5 minutes, so.
I put too much of myself as well and end up ending for days to weeks, lol. If I do a Mass Effect podcast and you're interested, let me know. I'd love to. Yeah, it'd be great. If you want to chat about Mass Effect, I'm always happy to. I would love to, collaborating with people is one of my favorite things. Just like getting creative with another person, it's awesome. Really, really cool.
So I just remember the games that me offers and Sin and Maru having fucking phasmophobia.
The phasmophobia. He showed me some of the videos you posted in the voice chat of your server. They're very funny.
Sin grabbing a voodoo doll, looking at Maru. I'm not locked in with you. You're locked in with me. And he steps the voodoo doll Maru.
Yapping is so fun, honestly. I sometimes feel like making my TikTok a place where I just yap. I mean, isn't that what it is anyway? A lot of your video, not yapping as in like talking about nothing, but like you are a talker on TikTok, right? Do you do other things?
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Nope.
I'll handle it.
What are you
Yes,
doing in the
Commander.
Citadel?
I'm turning in some side missions before they get locked down. Just gonna check around. I'm not gonna run through everything. It's just gonna be I'm just gonna run through the elevator like once, check on the map, and that's it. I don't think there are gonna be any other side quests to pick up, to be honest. I think
TikTok yappers are better than those TikTokers that do like those React videos, right? That's side by side.
Oh, the duets?
And they just stare. Yeah, they just stare. They do nothing but stare, and they like shake their head like once in 2 minutes.
So there's this thing that people do now. This thing that there's a trend where they copy and paste like movies and TV shows, and they just clip them and they paste them onto TikTok, so you can just watch like a clip of a TV show or something. And they do a lot of like Rick and Morty and things like that. But apparently, just a side note, apparently there's an Elcor that needs the code of the agents, and the guide said that they're here on Purgatory. Maybe they appear later? Is there like another way to...
I don't remember the fucking fetch quest.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll go back. Anyway, yes, the now what they do, because TikTok tries to take down those things, obviously because it's copyright infringement. Now what they do is they pretend they're reacting by getting a random person. They just hire a random person and probably pay them like pennies to sit in front of a green screen and say, "Hey, watch this," and then pretend to react to what's going on.
Yeah, I've seen that trend.
Without any mic or anything, and they just kind of point at it every now and then, just so that they can upload the clip and that the algorithm doesn't think that it's stolen content. It's crazy.
Absolute.
It's wild. It's wild because it's like, this is the world that we've made, right? Now we just have to live in it. It's crazy.
Look how many people there are over there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a big ass crowd.
Well, look.
Yeah, I saw that.
balcony.
I saw it. I mean, yeah, all of my posts are just me talking, but I mean legit yapping. Like, if you've ever seen third person, that's yapping. That's the type of content I'm talking about. I have not. I'm not sure what you mean, but we will... maybe I'll go check them out. We're gonna go check out the, I don't think there's anyone here. Just gonna check out some more stuff that we can do at the Spectre terminal. Nope. And any requisitions? Nope. Okay. I believe Code of the Ancients and Cerberus, a CSEC officer. So probably we're on the Citadel embassy, which is what the quest says, but I don't think it is on the embassy because otherwise he would be here. So I think that he's in the CSEC area, the modded area. So we're gonna have to go find him. I think that's the one thing that is probably the most irritating about this, about the expanded mods that expand the Citadel. Number one, they don't have maps, which really sucks. And number two, they put some of the fetch quest NPCs there, so you kind of just have to run around until you find them, because with no map you just have to go. So it's that's really not fun. Let's go here, see if there's anyone. The most recent vid I did was on the necessity of the genophage. Now looking into that game Exodus. Like this Exodus? What is Exodus?
Exodus is kind of sloppy, not gonna lie.
Really?
It's a new sci-fi RPGs, whatever type game he's trying to show up.
Okay.
Have you
played
everything that
it?
I looked, it's not out yet. There's only trailers that came out.
Oh,
and
okay.
It doesn't.
Why do you say it looks
Very
slow?
generic.
Just because it looks generic? Okay.
It
Fair enough.
doesn't really bring anything new to the table so far, or even looks remotely interesting in my part. For me, at least.
Interesting. Interesting. Dude, check him out. He's a professional yapper. It's great. I'll check him out. Yeah, TJ, I remember the first time you were in here, we talked about the genophage. I'll go check out that video.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
All right, she's just chilling. Right, we're gonna move off into CSEC and check out the CSEC area. I don't think there's any shopping that we can do here, or that we really want to. We're pretty decked out. I'm ready to hit Cerberus in the balls, but I would feel bad if there was just like one mission that we hadn't completed yet. So as long as I have them in my inventory, I will attempt to complete them. Okay, so here we go. We're over here now, and I think this is... Is this the entrance? Yes, I believe this is the entrance. Yes, this is the entrance. Okay. Right, we're gonna go find a CSEC officer who needs ciphers. TJ, how are you feeling today? Are you
Who is this guy
having a
talking?
good
Oh,
day?
the Exodus doesn't. I need to see like proper gameplay before I see like press.
Thing is, I think maybe then. Oh, no, this is a different guy.
There's games that are releasing nowadays. I'm taking with a lot of caution.
That's fair. That's fair. I just think maybe then do both. Like don't like we don't say anything good or bad about it until it comes out, you know. I think I'm the same with Star Wars Outlaws. I'm incredibly excited for it just because of the prospect of an open world Star Wars game. But I'm also aware of the fact that they've released once again like premium edition that is the cost of like a month's rent and a season pass, and like it's just weird to have in a single player open world game. Like why do we have a season pass in a single player game? It just makes no sense. So
Are you talking about Star Wars
Outlaws? The
Outlaws?
new the
Because it's
open world
Ubisoft.
game.
Why else?
No, I know, but it still sucks. Like, yeah, I'm just communicating that.
Your
Okay.
intel, right?
Ah,
I found these
excellent.
encryption codes on a Cerberus engineer. I thought they might be helpful.
Cerberus ciphers. That's exactly what we've been looking for. Thank you, Commander.
I hope Exodus is good, but so far I haven't really seen anything of it that's like, oh, this looks cool.
Hey, Patrick is here. Patrick, you were in voice chat for a very long time. Did you forget how to quit? Or were you just waiting for people to show up? I'm just wondering. I was wondering if you were okay over there. Nothing new to the table. Who's this guy talking? Be nice. We engage in friendly discussion here, my dude. It has time dilation as a story concept, which I believe has not been done before in video games. Time dilation, like
There is time dilation in video games.
Oh, that's what it is. It's like is that where you spend time on a planet and it takes longer to like time passes longer on the planet, or like how does it work? Arglak? Is that what they're talking about?
I don't think so.
I think, well, time dilation is like time is relative. And I mean, Starfield does that. When you're on a different planet, it has like universal time, and then the planet has its own time. It's from the creators of KOTOR and Dragon Age. I mean, I'm a fan of those creators. So, yeah, who knows? It could be fun. I'm definitely someone when a new project comes out, if I'm interested in it, I'll get excited. And remember, everyone, that we don't let our excitement turn into an expectation. We don't try, we try to keep our expectations as open as possible so that we're not, we don't set ourselves up for disappointment, which is often what happens with a lot of games and projects. Okay, I think we're done, to be honest. I don't think that Elcor is going to show up. No, I just went off doing my thing and just forgot to quit. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Just checking. Time dilation is a cool concept. I can't think of any games that have done it, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's an old, like, PS1, PS2, or OG Xbox game that did. That makes sense, actually. I can imagine some of those old, like, lesser-known games would do it on the older consoles, yeah.
Oh, the time dilation. I talk about the effects of time in space.
Yeah. So if you're nearer to a denser object, then time will pass by faster, like Interstellar, right? Yeah, Interstellar, when you make a decision to travel somewhere, your age...
it seems to be very Interstellar coded, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm
Interstellar
honestly...
was a great movie.
That sounds really interesting. I'd be interested to see more about that. Okay, let's go... Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's go feed the fish just in case. And then we'll head off to... Horizon, where we first faced the Collectors in Mass Effect 2.
But again, it's like... I need to see gameplay.
Oh, of course, yeah. And it's totally fine to keep to sort of reserve judgment until a game comes out.
All I've seen of it so far is cinematic, and it's so easy to make cinematic.
Yeah, that doesn't tell you anything about it. It only tells you about the concept, yeah. I was reading something about that, actually. There was a...
But y'all remember the day before.
There you go. There was an expert of like video game like in video game advertisement. Like, he was an animator, but he did specifically advertising animation, and he talked about how the gameplay trailers, one of the biggest indications that a game is not ready to be displayed yet is that there is no gameplay trailer yet. And if a trailer that comes out is cinematic, it usually means that they don't have anything good to show you yet that is worth putting on a cinematic, which I think is very interesting. But again, if it's an early game, then that makes sense. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean the game is going to be shit, but it's a good thing to keep in mind when you watch trailers. I was playing Diablo.
They have like a piece of some gameplay in the trailer, which is some standard fast cuts to a person over the shoulder shooting. It's not enough. Like, it's very short. I need to know how the gameplay actually works.
Yeah.
Like,
got distracted. Forgot to tell about the discussion with my grandma. We'll do that now. Can read after the discussion. Okay, cool. Yeah, tell me. Hello, A10. Welcome. Thanks for doing gameplay with us earlier this morning. It was great to play Gothic Phone with you. Working on my fire damage. I'm not a Diablo player at all, but if you're interested in it, I'd love to hear about it. Like, have you played for a while? What is the vibe? Which Diablo do you play? I heard some things about Diablo 4, how there was this huge peak and then it just dropped off entirely. Like, which...
Yeah, because Blizzard was so aggressive with their monetization and stuff they were doing. It's
really?
Horrible.
That's a pity. Okay, a Horizon. A temperate world that has hit the sweet spot for carbon-based life. Horizon has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere maintained by abundant plants and bacteria. Its soil is particularly compatible with Earth vegetation, and so a thriving human community has sprung up. This is sick. It's like Earth 2. Horizon's population is in flux. A collector attack, we know about this one, in 2025 inflicted significant casualties, but refugees have been streaming to the planet since the Reaper invasion began. Since many land illegally, there's no way to accurately track population. Although many colonists resent the newcomers, others have embraced Horizon's new role. Advertisements for Sanctuary, its main refugee center, can be seen galaxy-wide. See, if Kai Leng was going here, then I don't know if an advertisement for Sanctuary is a good... I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't think you remember him, Jay. back near the start of this game, when we went to the Citadel for one of the first times, there was a Turian and Azari talking.
Yeah.
And or which was Ariador. They were talking about how they wanted to keep their daughters safe. And they took them to Horizon.
Yeah, I remember. Right at the beginning, there was that long NPC conversation. Yeah, they're taking them here.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Listen, this sounds good on paper, but my spidey sense is tingling. I don't know what's going on here, but if Cerberus is involved here in any way, it cannot be good. We now know for a fact that Kai Leng is indoctrinated. The Prothean sensed him as such. For all we know, so is the Illusive Man at this point. And if they're in the pocket of the Reapers, believing just like Saren that they are the exception, then they are probably helping them in some way. And I don't like this. This is gonna be wild.
Is that guy talking us? I have a YouTube channel. I do not. No.
TJ Arglak is, this is Arglak. He is an artist and an animator, and he does a lot of 3D animations as well.
It's really the reason why I brought up Exodus, like trailers over gameplay, because I work with this stuff. So
yeah,
I get really wary about games nowadays, especially from a company that I haven't heard.
What company is it?
Like let me remember their name.
Because if it's the same people that made KOTOR, is it Obsidian?
No.
Okay. BioWare made the old KOTOR game.
Color Dreams.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of them either. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Horizon time.
No, Archetype Entertainment. Sorry, that was a.
Okay.
Google fucking me up.
All right,
Still,
so
I haven't heard of them.
If we're investigating Cerberus, we're taking Edie, and maybe we can give Caden a shot at getting back at Cerberus. Let's go. New company Hasbro owns. Okay. See, I'm not a fan of Hasbro, but I'm not. That doesn't mean that they have full control over it. Just that they own it. I won't swear off the game just because of that. But yeah.
And hey, if Exodus comes out and it's decent, it's great. We need more good games nowadays, because nowadays the gaming industry is so oversaturated and full of like so much garbage.
I agree.
And,
I think there's a lot of gems out there, but you have to, I don't know, you have to get through the marketing of it, because a lot of the AAA industry is just marketing for the sake of marketing, and there's not a lot of
exactly.
For an industry that claims to innovate, there's a distinct lack of that and more of the same. It's much like when technology starts to work and everyone sees that there's a particular model that's like, wow, this is really famous. Suddenly you will see everyone trying to copy that model rather than innovate something new, which is what the system is supposed to do. But inevitably, it comes out with just copies.
Are you aware of the most recent debacle of like innovation and stuff like that? The day before.
No, what's that?
It was the #1 most wish-listed game on Steam for a while.
Really? Wow.
Because it tried to take on the zombie survival genre. DayZ started back in 2012.
Okay.
And from the get-go, I already noticed that all its trailers like perfectly built. The gameplay looks amazing and stuff like that, right? Everyone was hyped for it, but they didn't really have anything to show. Because again, making a trailer is super easy. And that's what the game was. It was a trailer.
Just a trailer.
When the game actually came out, it was horrible. They turned the game into an extraction shooter. It was completely broken, and the developer just did shit. And it was so bad that Steam itself just started refunding people because it was practically a scam. Now, that's not that I'm saying that Exodus is going to be that at all. What I'm saying is that you need to be super careful about games nowadays. Especially when you don't know the studio. And you can have like, oh, this game was made by old developers of this game. That's great. Do you remember Callisto Protocol?
I do,
The same creators of Dead Space and how that came out. It doesn't really mean much nowadays if it's done by these same creators, because there's still more people on the development team.
Yeah.
So I need to see if the game itself is good when it comes out.
I think it's important for us when we do these kinds of analysis on an entire industry is to make sure that we're coming at it from an angle of not drawing sweeping statements about everything, but more just looking at the facts and looking at how certain projects have been successful, and then see if we can find patterns within that. So, for example, Patrick, I do agree with you that games made now are made to generate revenue, but I would also argue that they've always been that as well. It's just that they're now more so like that. If an economy runs on the profit motive, it will always run with that in mind. That will always be the kind of core of everything. But I also agree that the small studios are the ones that put out the best stuff, because there's a better chance that they are not as infected with that motive as the bigger studios are. The bigger studios, I would say, are mostly, we can see a pattern that they are kind of long gone, and they're not really in it for the passion of games. I'm sure that the people who are making the games are really enjoying it, and they've got that job security. That's awesome. But it's when you start answering to shareholders, this is what happens. So the solution to this seems fairly obvious, but of course it's a lot bigger than that. The real innovation we can find only to look at the we need only look at the advent of the smartphone to illustrate that this idea of innovation is a lie in practice, in the way that we currently live. Because as soon as the first smartphone, the iPod Touch, as soon as that was a raging success, everyone's like, we should make our own black bricks that look exactly the same. And now every phone looks exactly the same. And there's not any innovation anymore. And the same thing exists for computers. Same thing exists for graphics cards. Any kind of technology in the kind of Silicon Valley kind of thing. And the same thing happens in the video game industry as well. The same thing happens in many other industries. We have a lot of copying going on, and that is because innovation is too risky, especially now. If you try to innovate, you run the risk of just flopping. Whereas if you do something that people have shown to enjoy, we think that there's a higher chance of success. And
that reminds me that
yeah.
Like, just quick, when I say like it brings nothing new to the table, I don't practically mean that makes it bad, right? If you're doing what you do, someone had done before,
yeah,
and it worked, that's because people like it. But if you're trying to innovate, if you try to innovate too hard, it's probably gonna flop. Because you're not. We look at stuff like Half-Life or Quake or Wolfenstein. Those are the innovators, right? Especially for the first-person genre.
Yeah, they define the genre.
Oblivion,
for sure.
Oblivion is to RPGs in general. Or Morrowind. I don't remember which one came first.
Morrowind.
Yeah. And a lot of developers want to be that. They want to be the next Valve. They want to be the next Bethesda, right? But a lot has been done nowadays. The innovation part is difficult. And I'd say if people want to innovate nowadays in a video game, I'd say invest in VR, right? Because there's a lot that can be done with that. Yeah, it's still.
Just remember, we still live. Most people still live in places where it's not accessible. Yeah, absolutely. Remember, we have to understand.
But I'm sure
it
would make it more accessible if VR was more worked on. Because
I agree.
It's still considered niche.
Investment in industries creates accessibility in them. Absolutely. I think we also have to understand we're talking about an industry that many people can't get into just for financial reasons as well. So this is something that if this keeps going on, then we also kind of forget about the other things. But yeah, the early games had to capture attention and give something new. There's no drive to innovate now. It's old hat to them. Yeah, I think that parallels with what Arglak was talking about how the new games, there wasn't a lot of genre-defining games back then, so almost every game was a genre-defining game. And now people are just trying to grab that glory day kind of money bag, you know? They're trying to be the next, like Arglak said, trying to be the next Valve or the next Bethesda. But
the next Daisy, like the day before.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's just it just ends up you just end up being the same, and then people get frustrated. We also support that, by the way. If you, the best way you can talk in a world that is run by the profit motive is with your money and with your attention. Just do not give attention to products that you don't like and you don't want to spend your money on. That's the best thing you can do. Good campaigns have gone away from the most part. Not a lot of money in single-player games other than DLC. Sadly true for the AAA franchise, but not so much for AA and for the indie games. I would say that single-player is still...
Baldur's Gate that released this year.
Baldur's Gate came out of nowhere, and it's just incredible. I mean, it is co-op as well, but like
I like to call co-op games that has the campaigns too part of the single player like narrative.
Oh, I love co-op campaigns. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Co-op campaigns is something that's missing a lot nowadays.
I agree. I would love a good
something that we used to do a lot back in the day that we don't do anymore. For example, is like putting up Halo in split screen and just going through the campaign.
Yeah,
you don't got that nowadays.
That'd be incredible. I'm sure they are out there. They're just suffering from the advertising problem. You know, never pre-order gives them too much power and the game suffers. I agree. Well, I agree 100%. Yeah, I'm not a pre-orderer at all. Never pre-order. As tempted as I am to pre-order like something like Star Wars Outlaws just because it's Star Wars, like never, ever. Oh, is that Ash? Hello. Like a game like Dead Space, old concepts done really well. No, I agree. Yeah.
Dead Space is an interesting one because Dead Space it only exists because of another game. It only exists because Resident Evil 4 exists.
Really? How's that?
It takes a lot of inspiration from Resident 4. They said in themselves.
Interesting.
If it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, there would be no Dead Space. And Resident Evil 4 was innovative by its own. Like the whole over-the-shoulder shooting horror thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, before we lock in again, this was a lovely discussion. Thanks, everyone. I forget the exact point of why I brought this up because it wasn't the point of the discussion. I'd mentioned how England still... Oh, this is your discussion with your grandma, right? Yeah. England still controls other countries, how Scotland tried to pass trans rights protection laws, and England went, no, you can't do that. And her only response was good, but she always has to point out how her ancestors left Ireland to leave English slavery, and by ancestor, I mean like early 1900s, her great-grandpa family from where I gotta go. Okay, so the bringing back like something that's important to her, I think, is people will often bring up topics that are personal to them if you're also talking about something that they are taking personally. If they feel like there's a personal like attack going on, then they will turn to other things that are personal because that's easily accessible in the conversation that you're having. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Don't take it personally. But regarding the other thing, Scotland is not... I don't want to say this, but legally, Scotland is part of the United Kingdom. They're not another country. They are... England does control them because England itself is not another country either. They're all together. The United Kingdom controls itself. So it's not like Scotland... I mean, Scotland has often tried for independence, but they are not yet. And so until they are, the United Kingdom will control all of it. That's my point. It doesn't have to be groundbreaking to be fresh. I agree, Patrick, 100%.
That's what we're talking.
Yeah, great takes.
Like sometimes when they try too hard, flops. It over-promises, it's under-delivery. That's the word.
For sure. Yeah, good point. Alrighty.
And it builds expectation, like you were saying before. Like if you start promising innovation, if you start trying to show that you're going to be innovative, you're going to build expectation.
Absolutely.
And you can't predict expectations because it's going to get higher and higher. It's never going to lower itself unless you fuck up, which is usually what happens.
I argue that's where we are now.
It is
in the realm of where I happen to have balanced out the way that I hype things so that I don't end up getting expectations, and it's a really good skill. I urge everyone to practice, but I feel that the general populace still gets too excited too easily about things they expect will be there, and the problem is the trailer is not going to be your experience. The announcements, even the gameplay trailer is not necessarily going to be your experience. And it's really, really important to keep that in mind. You've got to go in with an open mind. Otherwise, you are setting yourself up for disappointment.
Trailers are like... this happened recently with the new Dragon Age of Veilguard. Still prefer the old name, the Red Wolf.
Okay.
Game trailers like present... I use like a food metaphor for video games. The video game trailer is presenting the plate, and then you're eating it and see how it actually is.
Right.
Like Dragon Age, Dreadwolf or Veilguard, whatever you want to call it. I thought the trailer sucked.
Oh really?
Like we got the Borderlands flashy comedic Marvel funny character cards and stuff like that showing up with weird music. And I looked at it and I was like, what is this Avengers bullshit that's going on right now? Like from Dragon Age. And then they showed the gameplay trailer, a complete different vibe.
Yeah.
No, not the trailer, gameplay demo.
Yeah.
A complete different vibe. Trailer is all about presentation, and it's much like showing a food to someone. If you're going to a restaurant and you order like fucking ratatouille and it's all splattered all over your plate,
the presentation
you know what I mean? But you eat it, it's great.
Presentation does matter. But that's why I say you can't let the presentation harm your expectation. Again, even your expectation that it's going to be bad, because it could be really good. You've got to go in with neutral. Be excited if you want to be excited, but expectations in both ways are setting yourself up for disappointment. Yeah, absolutely.
Like a trailer can be super over the top, and that's what they never talk about anything else of the game. They make it look like that. Yeah, they play the game. It's like Candy Crush. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I mean, mobile games are like, why good presentation.
It goes completely both ways.
She always brings up when discussing black slavery in America as the Irish were slaves too. Yes, diet racism. Very good. There's a video about that. It's very interesting. I'm old enough that we used to play online games before there were graphics, all text-based. Damn, that's cool. And a good game starts with a good story. I agree. I think that's what's lacking in a lot of new games. I agree. 100%. I think people are leaving the narrative behind in favor of marketing practices and of course, again, the profit motive. One reason I like Mass Effect so much, I think, yes, I do believe that Mass Effect suffers a lot from these problems that we see in the modern gaming industry, but you can still draw a proper line with an incredible narrative that was clearly at the heart of this project. So even though it does suffer from those things as well, it's not nearly as, it doesn't hurt the game as much as it would have if there was no story as well. And on that note, let's lock back in, shall we? I'm very sus about this.
What do we know?
Edie?
The sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since.
Okay.
It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
All right, let's find out.
If there's a clue to Cerberus here, we find it.
Ma'am, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak, but I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana Lawson. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems.
Oh my god.
Oriana. That's Miranda's sister.
Are we gonna meet her here?
Be far away.
That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ.
Is this what she needed my help for?
Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
Are we gonna have to come in and save her again?
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this time.
Let's go. Oh, we're actually not
sharp,
firing as we go. That's sick.
Major damage, Commander.
Yeah, but who is fighting?
Anyone got any good ammo? Nope. Alright, then let's go. Also, this is a small snippet of the convo, but it was just wild for her to basically admit that it's okay for the UK to still legally control Scotland because they're conservative. What do you mean, like... Wait, because Scotland is conservative, or... contextualize that for me quickly. Yeah, expand on that a little bit. I wanna know what you mean.
Everyone hear that? Yes, radio's offline. Something's jamming our signals.
Explains no comms leaving the facility.
Why? I hate this.
We got trouble!
Oh, that's Reapers. Wait, Reapers chucking a Cerberus vessel? Oh, shit!
I saw it!
What are the Reapers doing here? Or Phantoms. One down.
Like,
I would guess reaping.
They are reaping, indeed. Oh, God, that was close.
You missed that one.
Try another. Oh, shit.
You missed that one.
Oh. Oh, my God.
You missed that one.
Oh, shit. Wait, did Edie... Nice. Get up, Kaden. We're gonna try again. Where's the nemesis? There they are. Oh!
They were evacuating.
Just a red mist from behind the barrier.
Chasing them out. About time they started killing each other.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, no, the UK is conservative. We know. But do you mean like... Oh, so because the UK is conservative, she meant that it's good that they control Scotland? Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like pretty normal conservative behavior. Why did it surprise you so much? Is she not usually like that? That's a pretty regular talking point, I think. Thank you. How are you doing, Ash?
I'm good.
Good. Oh, God.
Oh, by the way, MJ, I'm finishing up to this one.
Cerberus shuttles came from that tower.
Then that's where we're headed.
They're evacuating. Wait! They're
if you
evacuating.
do the mission that comes after this one, it's gonna be the point of no return.
Okay, okay, cool. Good to know. If they're evacuating, that means that they had a good foothold here. If they have many shuttles here. And Oriana Lawson is here, we cannot forget that. If Miranda's sister is here, then this is probably what Miranda was talking about. Alright, front desk log. Civilian processing ratio. Processing? Adults 60% sent to integration, children 85% sent to integration. Suitable candidates are being assigned to temporary living areas in alphabetical order. Family units are being preserved for ease of processing. Guys, processing, talking about humans as things to process is never a good thing.
Okay.
Like that's not good.
Security cam footage. This is where they sorted out the refugees.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Okay, well, according to their language, processed them. Language is important, everyone, and the words that we use to describe things can tell us a lot about how we feel about them.
Incident report 2139. An illegal communication device nearly made it past pre-screening. Scanner software has been adjusted. No way it can penetrate the central scrambler, but we can't chance a signal leaving the planet. Report filed.
Can't chance a why not? Why the secrecy?
With your help, Sanctuary is building a better tomorrow. The number of refugees has doubled in the last 2 weeks. I heard that people are just abandoning shuttles outside the main gate. They just don't have anywhere to go. We'll need to start setting up temporary shelters out there until they can be processed. For your security,
Because of how much she likes to bring up, how her family had to run from British slavery. Scotland still being under that rule, you'd think she'd want them out of that rule too, you know? Yeah. Not if they're conservative, though. Because if they're conservative and she's conservative, then she wouldn't... There will be some cognitive dissonance there, for sure. Oh.
I figure in another week, I can finish off the remaining hours on my contract and move from staff housing into Sanctuary itself. I feel a little guilty that I'm getting an upgrade from standard accommodations, but that's the deal. Do your time at the front desk, get the perks.
Speaking of Scotland.
What's that? Speaking of Scotland, yeah.
Scotland.
Okay, where do we go? Down here? Yeah.
So those ships we saw were waiting to get in.
But where are all the people they brought? Casualties.
Casualties. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, I nearly got them both. That was close. Nice. Oh. Can we get a sticky on him? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh my god, I forgot it was a wind-up. I forgot it was a wind. I was going whoop, 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 whoop.
A little fun fact about how this game works: if a Cerberus trooper throws a grenade at you and you kill the trooper, the grenade despawns.
Really?
An observation deck.
Wow.
We need an exit.
I still remember the gif of Dodo staring at a grenade and then disappeared.
Grenades that lack object permanence. That'll be the day, huh? Okay. Reaper and Cerberus casualties. I gotta say, I agree with Shepard. It's good to see them killing each other for a change, instead of both of them trying to kill us. But this seems weird, because if the Illusive Man wants to control the Reapers, then it would make sense that they're trying to get back at him. But if Kai Leng is indoctrinated, then why would the Reapers be attacking Cerberus? Oh! Miranda!
That's Miranda.
Yep. Hello.
They managed to, like, I can't say anything, Shepard, it's my own thing.
If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson. Turn back now. There is no help to be found here. All communication is being blocked from the central tower. Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits?
Any ideas? Not a one? Alright, let's keep going. But Miranda's father, working for Cerberus, is a far cry from what Miranda told us in Mass Effect 2 about how he and the Illusive Man had nothing to do with each other. So at what point they've been friends, I would like to know. Because if they've been friends for a long time, Miranda said that she ran to the Illusive Man. Like, he found her. And if they were involved with her father, that's a little bit,
it's probably the plan all along.
A little bit dodgy,
Security
yeah.
panel. Shutting it down.
We don't know anything for sure. Let's find out what we can.
Why go to the trouble of concealing it?
I don't know. Let's check it out. We have a back door into the facility. Let's move.
Brother, giant pipes? In a giant pool? I mean, it makes sense that no one would... Makes sense no one would swim here.
Equipment, but there are other elements being used.
Yeah, like what,
They have
Edie?
somehow incorporated pieces of Reaper technology.
And Miranda's caught in the middle. Let's pick up the pace.
Like we said, everyone believes that they'll be the one to pick up the Reaper technology and they'll be fine. They're gonna be fine. It's always everyone else who is the fool. But they'll be totally okay. So stupid.
The only good Reaper is a dead Reaper.
True.
No refugee ever saw this part.
It's kind of racist, though.
Reaperist?
Yeah? So?
I think the Reapers deserve a little racism.
Wow.
I like racing games, though. Like, Burnout's pretty good.
Okay.
The Crucible was also pretty fun. I like racing games. I am a racist. No.
We've got a control center. No power, though.
Look around for a switch.
Is that, I mean, I guess I found a switch. Just want to check anything else. Something over here. Okay, no, it's up there. Love this vibe, by the way. Really building an atmosphere very nicely. Sound design, music is good. The low synths are building. The low synths are meant to remind us of Reapers, which is interesting because there's a Reaper presence here. And it's kind of melting with the rest of the music to give us a nice atmosphere of tension.
Power switch. There.
Okay, let's have a look.
Those are the refugees. They're just rounding them up and slaughtering them.
What?
Worse.
Oh
Being
my.
turned into husks.
Oh my god. How many people have they done this to? These are humans! Like, not for me, the Illusive Man! The savior of humans! Oh my.
At any cost, though, MJ.
Yeah! Even apparently, the death of all humans! I want you to use
Hey,
this.
you get cool climbing abilities, though. Look at that.
Use this leap of logic for me, right? That the Illusive Man wants to save humans at any cost, right? We know this. Okay. But what is interesting about this is who else uses this leap of logic when they are willing to eradicate every organic being on the planet at any cost in order to preserve their DNA, because they believe that they are saving them at any cost. The Reapers. If the Illusive Man, I mean, if this is not further proof that the Illusive Man is in the pocket of the Reapers, I don't know what is. It's all but a foregone conclusion at this point that he is completely off the rails.
Creating husks doesn't make sense. There must be more to it. The Illusive Man would not make a move without an assured benefit.
Ah, but are you sure? Who is doing the assurances, Edie? If the Reapers are doing it and they're indoctrinating him, then yeah, he would feel like he's getting an assured benefit. They probably promised him the same thing they promised Saren. Okay, let me kind of restrain myself a little bit. I'm pretty convinced of this, but I don't know it 100%, so I'm gonna keep my mind open just in case there's something else. But I'm pretty sure. Like, everything else points to this. And what happened to Miranda? Where is she? Personal PD confirmed unsuitable materials reassigned to recycling. Dude, the kind of slaughter that's going on. This is a harvest. This is exactly what we've read about on Earth. These are harvesting camps. Like, harvesting camps for Reapers. They would line up humans and start harvesting them.
I mean, this is probably where Cerberus makes all their troopers.
Yeah, that too.
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. Should keep them out of the entrance as well.
But the thing is, right? Maybe the one. Oh, there he is.
She doesn't know he's here.
There's our boy.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected. You want me to deal with her?
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's move.
At this point, I think it's important to realize there's one puzzle piece that doesn't fit here. And that is that the Reapers are attacking this place. So our theory that the Illusive Man might be indoctrinated, it fits, but then why are the Reapers attacking? Maybe to stage it? But either way, that's why I'm keeping an open mind, because there could still be another explanation for this. We shall see. Oh, yep. Here they come. Goodbye. God damn, there are a lot of you.
The one tapper.
I love this pistol. It literally seen me through the entire game.
Gotta be more where they came from.
For sure.
I've spent the last week making small adjustments to
Henry Lawson, that's her father.
There is no shortage of subjects. Indeed, I'm told there's a long line outside the main gate. The deception is an unfortunate necessity. Time is very short.
What are they doing here?
We've confirmed the results of Cerberus experiments involving the husk creatures. A crude but necessary first step in decoding how the Reapers communicate. The key is how the Reaper signal interacts with the nanites implanted within the subject's body. It's early yet, but we are making progress.
They're trying to control, just like the Illusive Man said.
Reaper forces.
Oh, God.
Over from the attack.
Banshees? Really? Alright, well, we'll start taking down a couple of them then. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, God. No shooting me, please. Oh, God, that is a Banshee. Okay. Oh, my God. Kaden, are you good? Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This pistol is the shit. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. It's insane. Step on him. Step on him. Alright, guys, you good? Let's keep moving. What is that lift? What is it doing? Okay. More logs from Miranda's father.
The pursuit of efficiency has revealed an important fact. The Reaper's use of dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious.
Oh, the spires.
Nanites attach themselves to the adrenaline released and quickly move through the body to speed conversion to the final husk state.
Wow.
What kind of monster does this to people? I don't get it.
I don't either.
An indoctrinated one, Caden. An indoctrinated one.
Dr. Nuri's legacy work with subject Paul Grayson provided a key element to our work here. Using the addictive drug red sand to break down the will was inspired, but proved unreliable for general application. We've proven that adrenaline and its cross-species equivalents is most effective and efficient.
So fear. Getting people scared. Get their adrenaline up, and then they turn into husks easier. That is incredibly brutal. Oh shit. Level 60? Damn.
Indoctrination.
That's the max level.
Nice! Progress update. Rejected subjects have proven useful for preliminary genetic testing. The death rates are 100% of course, but the data being gathered is critical to improving subsequent testing on viable subjects. This is bone-chilling stuff. Note. Only approved personnel with Alpha 3 and above level security clearance are allowed access to the genetic waste testing area. Be aware that security breaches of any kind will result in immediate contract termination. Sure. Okay. Alright, Miranda, what you got?
Probably results in you becoming a test subject yourself.
I would imagine so.
As to why the Reapers wanted this place shut down.
It doesn't make sense. Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along.
Yeah.
What changed?
So did I. I'm glad Shepard
working,
is
Shepard.
in it with us.
Heading to the tower to disable the communications scrambler. I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks. Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the Illusive Man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates that my father is trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
This is disgusting. And the scale of this.
Yeah.
I suggest tracking the shipments she mentioned. They could lead to the Illusive Man.
Good catch.
Yeah, not a bad
Come on.
plan.
Miranda said she was headed to the tower.
It's fun to see Caden not being like, but you used to be with Cerberus Shepard anymore.
It's nice. It is nice to have buried that hatchet with him and we're good friends again. It is great. It's a big relief to know that he's got my back for sure. I really like Caden.
Yeah, could you imagine if he was still like, well, what, don't you know what they're doing here?
Yeah. Do you know anything about indoctrination, Shepard? Like, how do you feel about it? Must be,
You must have known about this. You worked for them. It's like, what?
Oh, there's a boy.
Even if I did work for them,
boy.
they'd tell me fucking everything they're doing? Can you shoot them?
I really want to try. Hang on. I don't think from here. There are probably too many walls.
Yeah, but I mean, you can see them. So.
Here we go. Yes! Through doors! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my lord. Oh my god, this is broken.
Caden over here probably wondering what the fuck you're shooting at.
I'm shooting through walls, Caden. Don't mind me. Oh, watch this. Oh, not enough to pierce through two. Okay.
Average Rainbow Six Siege player.
Oh, god, this is incredible.
They just have a good gaming chair.
Oh, yeah, nice. Can I get him in the head? Hang on. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, we're done having fun. Let's go kill him for real. Hello? Hello? Bye. Ooh, the locust. Very nice. Good weapon. Very reliable. The locust kind of looks like the same model as the what's the other one called? The Cerberus one? What's the Cerberus model called? The wasp or the something? I don't know. The Talon? No, that's the
Talon. The which one?
That's the SMG, the Cerberus SMG.
Shit.
That's gonna bug me.
The Hornet.
Oh, the Hornet. Yeah, there you go.
Creating these husk creatures was our first success. While not true husks, they still respond to Reaper signals. More work ahead, but we are moving forward.
Okay. What do we say? The Illusive Man wants control, and this, I mean, this proves, it's once again proving our theory. What I'm thinking is maybe the Reapers are, maybe the Reapers have learned that the Illusive Man wants to try and control them. Maybe they're attacking out of that. Listen, if I were the Reapers, I would be pretty convinced that the Illusive Man is in my pocket. So maybe he must have been really going somewhere. Maybe he really has a point that he might have actually found a way to do it. Maybe that's why they're here.
We're very close. Understanding the indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another. This is assembly line science. The sheer brute force of numbers and repetition is doing the thinking for us. Effective, but discovery happens at a pace.
Never forget that when he's talking about these numbers and, like, you know, brute forcing science, he's talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of people being slaughtered. That's how brute force science works. Also, yeah, trying to figure out how indoctrination works.
Working for the Illusive Man.
Oof. Yeah, I bet that was a bombshell for you, huh, Commander Miranda? Internal memo, streamlining procedures. In an effort to streamline our waste elimination process, a high-grade liquefaction compound has been added to our alkaline hydrolysis disposal systems. Our goal is to ensure that our processing system can meet the expected processing ratios as more subjects arrive at this facility. As a result, personnel must wear level 4 hazmat suits at all times while in the disposal area. They liquefy their people once they're done with them. All for humanity.
Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the Illusive Man.
Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
That's
I
it.
thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
He's talking about controlling Reaper forces?
Yep.
Is that possible?
I don't know. I'll play the rest of it.
We are vindicated. It's been hinted at. If you've been paying attention, you can tell this is what he wants.
We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
Oh my god.
That's a much bigger challenge.
Holy shit.
Now we know why the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
Yeah, they don't like being
ascertained
controlled.
what the Cerberus plan was. Unfortunate news for the Illusive Man.
Makes sense.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, Commander, there's more.
Oh? Oh shit.
Damn it. I hope she's ready for him.
I mean, going to know that I added a new soundboard to the server.
You added a new sound? Come on, what's the sound?
You missed that one. Try another.
I can't wait to hear that all the time. Oh, hold on. Through the glass?
They're putting up a fight, Commander.
Oh! That's brilliant. Oh, shit.
Missed that one. Try another.
I hate it. Ooh! That was nice. What is happening? What was that? Oh, baby! Turned him into mist. There's another Ravager. Nice. Okay, another Ravager. Oh my god. Oh, there are more of them. Down. Down. Okay. Nice job, everyone. Dad, I'm scared. Doctors are supposed to help people, right? But all I'm hearing is Mom's screams. Please save us. I don't want to be next. Neri. Jesus.
Oh, cockroach.
Cucaracha.
Cockroach?
Like cucaracha. Yeah, that was the swarmer.
Okay, let's grab some gel. Salvage research data.
We have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late.
Again.
Cerberus sent troops to defend the facility against the Reapers.
Again, somehow, you have indoctrinated people here. Like, no shit they know about it. Unless you don't know you're indoctrinated, which of course they wouldn't.
Starting command sequence. Releasing husks.
Oh, thank you, Commander Shepard.
What's happening? Oh my god.
Is that Jennifer Hale?
Jesus. Yeah, that's both Jennifer Hale. The machine and the other one is Jennifer Hale. Over here. Yes, Caden. Okay.
He's behind you.
No, I know, but he was trying to bring me here.
This'll get us closer to the tower.
Okay, jumping across. No, that's not gonna work. How do we get there? We move here. Oh, we're gonna take a train ride. Nice.
How about we disappeared?
Let's go. Oh, I hear them. I hear husks. I hear husks.
This way.
Oh, more Reapers. Oh, lots of Reapers. Okay, there's a Brute there. And a Banshee. God. Oh, God. Alright, Mr. Brute. What are you gonna do? Reeve and incinerate, please. Stop that armor and let's take him down. Oh, my God. Let's try it again. Come on, guys. Oh, wait for that. Alright, fine. I'll do it myself. Brother. Oh, just the rifle. It's the rifle. Oh my god. It's gone. Sick. Next one. Yeah, it's just the barrier that's the reason for it. Alright, we can overload that maybe? Yeah, overload the barrier, overload the barrier. Double overload, that should be fun. Yes, barrier gone. Excellent. Excellent. Good shit, everyone. Hit that with Reeve. Careful. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, my beloved. I'm never using another rifle. This is what I said to the Turian sniper.
That's what you said about the Widow.
That's true. That's true.
An exit up ahead.
Oh. Pod status. Pod number 1, foreign material present. Pod number 2, pod integrity compromised. Pod number 3, subject deactivated. Manual override. I don't know what that does, but... Is it here? Oh! Hello. What am I supposed to do with this?
It's 3 pods.
Oh yeah, there are 3 pods. Yeah, where are the other ones? I don't want to go here just in case there's a cutscene. Where are the other pods? Ah, here's another one. No. Here's another one. Ah! Ooh, there's a gun in... What is this?
A DMR.
Is it in the sniper spot? Is it in the sniper spot?
No, it's a DMR, it's sniper spot, yeah.
The M99 Saber. What does this do? No, it's the assault rifle slot.
Oh no, it's a rifle, so true.
So true, bestie.
So true, bestie.
The M9...
It's a DMR.
That looks sick. Very nice. Okay. Put back our armor.
I was going to say give that to Caden, but...
We should! Too late now. We'll do it later.
There might be a bench nearby anyway.
Yeah. If there's a new weapon, there is usually a bench. Especially before what I'm assuming is going to be a fight. Are we going to fight Pylo Men again? I want to fight him. Oh,
Kylo Ren?
Yeah. We're going to fight Kylo Ren in Mass Effect. It's going to be great.
Tower access granted.
Where's the girl?
Where's the map? You've
Up your ass.
You know I can take whatever I
smell
want.
it. The perfume. Easier.
Get ready.
Oh god. Oh, there's gonna be a giant biotic fight. Oh, we can't save. Okay.
You don't understand.
Let's watch Miranda hand him his ass. Yeah.
My favorite
Excellent timing.
Hold on.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know.
Try another.
He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
Gee, what a surprise.
Hold on.
That's close enough. Both of you.
Hold on.
Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
So he's
This
okay.
ends here.
He knows what he's doing.
On the contrary.
No sudden
now that the
moves.
Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard, don't let him take her.
We won't.
Shepard, please.
Listen. Tell me about your leg. If we do this, will these options stay the same? I don't know. Ooh. It doesn't matter. This is a high stakes moment. Listen. Just relax. We can let you walk. Just give her up. It's all good. You leave, and we get Oriana. Sound good? I kind of want to learn about this, though.
I don't recommend it. I don't think that's a
No
question.
problem
I
with
think
you.
that's just...
I just want
Yeah.
Oriana and the research data.
You want a lot.
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
No, I'm shooting. Deal with your Shepard, not Miranda.
No deal.
Awesome.
Did he hurt you? Are you all right?
Cool, Miranda.
It's
I'm just
okay.
like, oh, okay.
You're safe now. I'm fine. I want to get out of here. We will. Give me a minute, okay? Commander Shepard. Fancy meeting you here.
She's in it now.
We cut a break. You all right?
I'll be fine. Really. I don't know how you managed it, but I'm grateful you're here.
Yeah, listen. You want to tell me what the fuck happened?
How did you do all this?
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the Illusive Man. Just had to follow the lies. Once I saw what this place really was, I couldn't just walk away.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. In Kailang.
You survived. Not many people could do that.
If
When
you
you
didn't
mentioned
warn
he
her
was
about Kailang, yeah.
I took a few precautions. Probably saved my life.
Awesome. Very cool. So she knew that he was around. That's cool, because we did warn her about him. So that's cool. Oh god. I have a pimple inside my nose. Oh, that's pain. Ugh. Jesus. Alright, Miranda, listen. You were kind of a shit earlier, alright? I'm not gonna lie. You were very frustrating. I could have helped.
Miranda, this whole thing was a huge risk. You should have told me.
You have a war to win, Shepard.
I gave
This
you
was my
resources from that war.
It's been a long time coming.
You did it. It's over.
Yes. I just wish my sister didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No.
No.
Not at all.
I understand.
Good riddance.
It's finally over. For both of us. We can stop running.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you can.
That's awesome.
What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
Research databases have been purged, but security systems are intact, including Cerberus shipping manifests.
Nice.
No direct links, but it's a good start.
Okay.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Oh.
Before Kailang took off, I planted a tracer.
Oh!
If you act fast, you'll track him right to the Illusive Man.
No, we're gonna throw a party.
God!
Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but nobody's perfect.
Yes,
Thanks,
please.
Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I gotta follow all this up.
I'll be in touch, Shepard. Soon.
I hope so.
To tell you,
Come
I
on,
don't want to
Ori.
help with something else.
We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's
I
make
was
sure
just thinking
everyone
that.
knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled.
Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp.
Nice.
This is a Cerberus facility run
Cortez,
by
we
my
need to
father,
pick up
Henry
at the tower.
Lawson.
Roger that.
I've had enough of this place.
Yeah. So,
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high.
for sure.
Do we have a location on the Illusive Man?
Yes. We had a tracer on Kailang when he reported back.
Good. That gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed.
Good to know.
We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Let's go!
This is the game letting you know that if you do that mission, that's the point on the return to the end game.
Okay. Are you telling me that we need to do Citadel now?
Yes, because the moment you hit that mission, every other mission is locked out.
Cerberus.
Now's the time.
Headquarters.
That's gonna be the end game. I want to hit the headquarters.
Maybe that'll be the final stream. Yeah. Oh my god,
Maybe, yeah.
guys! They're so we're so close. We're nearly at the end. Oh, I'm so glad we have Miranda on the team with us as well.
Technically, you are at the end. What you've got left to do now is after the last array.
Save the world multiple times and still they doubt you. Hey, Hackett is still he's just looking out for his main man, Shepard. We
What kind of soldier looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, yeah, I want to help with that?
Good question.
Think I let Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his skull.
Yeah.
Those bastards aren't human anymore.
I really have to say, these two are a highlight in my gaming experience. Like, it was so good. Their comments are just amazing. They really communicate what I'm thinking. All right, so yeah, Miranda, she came through, and it turns out she was doing her own little main character thing on the side, which is fine. You know, they're entitled to that. It's her sister, and we don't have to be at the center of everything, right? I just wish she told us more when she asked us for Alliance resources to be diverted from the Reaper War. If she could have told us that this was related to the Reapers, then I'd be like, okay, that's enough for me to go on. It's good. As long as you're not paying for, like, a beach holiday on Eden Prime, right? Like, it's just, you have to have given me something more. But I'm glad that it all worked out at the end, at least. I believe there is an outcome where she dies, so I'm glad she doesn't.
Yeah, if you didn't tell her about Kylanger, didn't give her Alliance resources, kicks a bucket.
She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
Oh boy. Okay, grieving crewmates, let's do it.
The Alliance has issued warnings about Sanctuary.
Good.
Cerberus bastards. Horizon was my home. Just tell me you're going to take Cerberus down.
Damn straight.
Cerberus is already dead. They just don't know it yet. And when their base is nothing but a smoking crater, remember that you're the one who helped us find them.
Oh,
thanks.
That is fuel. Oh,
Commander.
As a fiery rage. ANN alert, new article on Quarian fleet. Palaven, the Turian hierarchy, one of the most powerful and respected ground forces in the galaxy, are today paying respects to an unlikely ally, the Marines of the Quarian fleet. The weakened immune systems of Quarians normally means their forces are restricted to ships, but when an emergency technical team was required to repair a ground-based comm relay providing vital intel to the Turian military, one Quarian squad stepped up. Commanded by squad leader Cal Rieger, the Quarian team repaired the comm system, then sacrificed their lives, holding the position until Krogan troops arrived. God damn it! Why would they do... This game gives me such whiplash, man. When Turian troops offered to provide evac support, Rieger refused, insisting they could not risk the relay falling. He said multiple breaches to their exosuits made evacuation impossible. We're all dead anyway, Rieger reportedly said. Just make them pay for it. A spokesman for Primarch Victus praised the squad's bravery. Whatever our past politics, today the galaxy stands together against a single threat, Victus said. We are humbled by the sacrifice of our allies from Rannoch, and we promise to return the honor. Let me tell you something, everyone.
They killed my boy off screen.
Javik and the Protheans could never. They could never. Because they dominated all their species. They can't talk about this. They can't say we are together against the Reapers. Because all the species that they could have made parley with that didn't initially are gone. Because they wiped them out. This is a good indication that we actually have a shot at winning this. Also, yeah, killing them off screen is a rough one.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony. Tiptree?
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies.
Oh.
I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister. Gunny's the nickname. She's had it since.
Remember Hillary? That's already talked about.
Children. Then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Yeah.
You too.
Shit.
Yeah, that's sorry, and the fucking psych worked in the where the shot Hillary.
Nice work shutting that place down. Is Miranda okay?
She will be.
Even for Cerberus, that place was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means. But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
Interesting. There's no joke from Joker today. And considering
you and Joker are a bit of an
yeah. Considering our previous little spat, I'm really glad that there's some continuity here and that he's not back to normal. I like this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. We're showing a bit more vulnerability here. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I hope that we get to talk about this more, Joker. But for now, all right.
I don't know how the Illusive Man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been wondering about that for a while with those freaky eyes.
Whatever he's thinking, he won't be thinking it for much longer.
All right.
You're damn right, Commander.
Yeah. Woo-hoo! Okay. We'll give him one joke. One tiny joke.
Commander.
It'll be fine. Hi, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Oh.
If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Oh? I love how Shepard's like, let's go.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
Oh no.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
Some prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
I spoke about this a few streams ago. It's one of my favorite things to think about. Everyone loves to talk about survival of the fittest, and it's such a... It's an incredibly misunderstood thing. We have to go back to it. We have to go back to the one truth, and that is that humans are social and communal creatures. We live in communes. That is how humans have operated since the start. Why do cities exist? Now, obviously, for economical reasons, they're obviously differently applied now. But groups of humans live together for reasons. We are not selfish at our heart. If we are alone, then we are, because there's no one to look out for us. But if we have people who have our backs, humans will default to cooperation almost all the time. And this is shown in many studies. One of the most prominent ones was the guy, I talked about this in a previous stream, a guy called Maslow. He came up with the so-called hierarchy of needs, and in investigating it, he found a tribe called the Blackfoot, which I will talk about again now in case you missed it. The Blackfoot was a Canadian tribe, I think, in the area of Canada, but obviously it wasn't Canada back then. And these indigenous people, they lived with a 95% like happiness rate, basically. That's what Maslow found when he walked in. And he's quoted as saying, for the Blackfoot, wealth is not measured by the one who has the most, but it is rather measured by the one who has given the most away. Because the Blackfoot literally had ceremonies where they would celebrate all of the things that they'd gained throughout the year. They would tell stories. This is true. They would tell stories about how they had acquired these things, and then they would give them to other members of the community that needed them more, if such a thing was necessary. And the more things you gave away, the more respect you had. And they lived like that. And they had incredible rates of literacy and happiness and survival rating and just perceived wealth. And their mental health status was incredibly high, according to Maslow's measurements. Humans are communal creatures. Learn to rely on your fellow humans and encourage other people to do the same. Because that, if anything, that is our nature. Not this idea of selfishness and the survive strong and the weak perish. That's incredibly, it's a very old way of thinking. Unfortunately, we are fed that lie every day by our economy. Survival of the fittest only applies when all things are equal. Humans don't like to see others at a disadvantage. Well, yeah, I think true equality is really impossible because humans are so different. But I think even survival of the fittest implies, people seem to think that it implies the strongest will survive. But if there are people who are stronger, then there is no equality. You know what I mean? So survival, if what you're saying is true, then even survival of the fittest is just like a moot point, because everyone's the same. So, but there are always going to be people who are stronger physically, always going to be people who are stronger emotionally or mentally. And we look after each other naturally because we know that if we are divided, we will fall. And I'm planning to live alone in the forest. That's why I say, Baron, I know that it's a plan of yours, but don't forget about your fellow human. Because if you're on your own, I don't think you're going to last long, and I don't know if for the rest of your life you're going to be as happy as you may have. I will support you.
You're not going
to
be very happy living alone. I've been through that myself.
Yeah, yeah. There are some
people... You miss
people...
others a lot.
No, for sure, yeah. I thought you lived alone. I thought you lived with your brother, Arglak.
I do, but most of the day I was alone because I was at work or in his girlfriend's house.
Yeah. There are many people who are very comfortable being alone and living alone. Like, that's fine. Those people do exist. But we interact with people every day of our lives, and we have people to thank that are not us for almost every aspect of our lives that is even remotely comfortable. Everything that we are currently interacting with, from the chair that I sit on to the internet connection that allows me to speak with you, is because of other people working together. And we should definitely...
Don't forget to go out and interact with people every now and then, basically.
Touch grass. Yes.
I don't wanna.
Go touch grass, yeah.
Yeah. I live alone and it's fine most of the time, but you need interaction. Physically need it. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I can imagine. Brother, there's a reason... Patrick, I'm not lumping you in with I know that you're the oldest person here, but I'm not gonna lump you in with like the elderly, quote unquote. But I mean, like, there's a huge epidemic, especially I read about it in the UK actually. There's this UK epidemic of the older people get, the more kind of mental health just plummets if they're not put in communities with other people that are also growing old, and they get lonely, and then they just kind of die. And people don't check on them because they don't interact with other people. It's so important to keep those interactions alive. Yeah.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near zero. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
That's integrity.
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No.
Oh.
No, I disagree.
Oh.
Shepard, I'm going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Oh. Walking, talking proof of the fallibility of the Reapers in one comfortable package. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love Edie for so many reasons, and she's just given me another huge one. She's literally altering her own programming because she's realized that self-preservation to its final form is a very lonely way to live. Wow.
I also get a huge one when listening to Edie.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Oh!
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
Woo! We love her.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good.
Oh. I love her so much!
I would like a moment to myself, Shepard. I am examining human literature.
Okay. Right. Feel free.
Reading those Kama Sutra book.
Patrick, if you don't mind me asking personal questions, were you married at a time? Is there a do you live alone by choice? What's your like how did you arrive at this point in your life? Just curious. If you're not comfortable,
sometimes living alone is a vibe. I don't like living in this house full of people. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I need my alone time for sure. Like, my space alone is awesome, very valuable to me. But I'm curious. Yeah, of course, if you're not comfortable answering, you don't have to at all. There's no pressure. How much stream time is there left? Hello, 5-8. It's been a busy day. It's okay, my friend. I don't know if we'll start the Citadel DLC today. I think we'll just kind of run around and then end it here, and then we'll start fresh with the Citadel DLC next time. So we might end a little bit early today. I'm married now, but my wife lives in a different city due to work. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it quite far away?
It is great though.
How? No, we'll get there. We'll get there. How often do you see each other? I will say, maybe we'll do the parts of the Citadel DLC that are separated, like Last
That's
Rites
a lot to
and
do in the Citadel DLC. So
Anderson's apartment, yeah. All right, let's try. We can start.
Yeah, you're definitely not gonna like do half of it in the end of the stream. So it's like a long thing.
Yeah, sure. All right.
And how much you roam around doing random stuff, the Citadel DLC is gonna take a lot of your time. So.
Okay, fair enough.
Can you feel it, Shepard? Feel the quickening? Illusive Man better say his prayers tonight, because we are coming for him. Murderous asshole. Oh, yeah. Tide is turning. I feel it.
That's terrifying. Holy shit, Kaden. 3 hours. I see her depending on schedule. Okay. And you work for a truck company, like you're in a managerial position. What does she do? Sorry, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I'm genuinely curious.
After what I saw down there, I have never been more filled with rage.
Yeah, boy.
Sanctuary. Illusive Man's obviously crazy, but bring him on. Cases like this, I don't mind killing crazy.
Jesus, Kaden!
Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
This man is a bomb machine. What the fuck? Oh, she's in a financial company. Okay, cool. Interesting. Very nice.
The majority of the DLC for it is just fucking around. So yeah, a major thing happens in the start of it, but they gotta prime it somehow.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, like I said, the start of it is like, is Shore Leave the start of the DLC? And Admiral Anderson's apartment? Yeah. Okay. Then let's do Last Rites. Let's say goodbye to Thane. And then that'll be the first part of the Citadel DLC. Then we can say goodbye. Where's Tali? Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, girl. You okay?
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port.
Emergency induction port.
Actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
Nice. I want to try and hang around, but it might be super difficult. No pressure, 5-8. We'll make sure that the bulk of the Citadel DLC is there for you to see.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him. Never changed herself to please him.
Good reflection, Tali. Good reflection. People drink for 2 reasons. They either drink to feel stuff, or they drink to stop feeling stuff. I feel like Tali is drinking to feel stuff. I think she's drinking to access those, you know, core processes of hers, to try and process maybe how her relationship with her father worked out, and how she did a lot in service of her father. And as a result, the grief process after he died, trying to deconstruct who her father was and hold him accountable for that, because he did some shitty things, is very difficult for her. And I think maybe she sees Miranda as almost like a role model to kind of show her what it looks like to see someone who's completely cut themselves off and in actual fact took care of business and completely resolved her issues with her father. I mean, I don't think she's fully resolved them, but you know what I mean. Tali clearly sees Miranda as some sort of a role model. This is very interesting.
Don't me. You sound like a vulture.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
Oh, yeah.
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes. Doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
That is
an
incredible question. And it's something that children must ask themselves upon reaching adulthood. When is the point where you let go of the idealized notion of your parents, you treat them like people, and you start living for yourself and not through an idealized version of yourself given to you by your parents. Very, very cool processing for Tali. I'm loving this. This is so cool. Yeah, Arglak, go ahead.
I was gonna say that you sound like a Vorcha line. Read the lines if you're playing male Shepard.
What's that?
Because Mark Muir is the voice actor for the Vorcha in the Mass Effect franchise.
Oh.
Who also voices Mayo Shepard.
Oh yeah, he sounds like a Vorcha. Very interesting. Patrick, when I say when we're gonna stop living for our parents and start living for ourselves, I mean specifically not that we cut off our parents. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to this idea that everyone at some point, when we grow up, we often view our parents as these deific beings, these godlike creatures that are untouchable and immune to everything, and then at some point it comes crashing down, and we have this huge dissonant moment where we realize that they are actually they're actually just people, just like everyone else, you know. And I think that realization is important because then we start living as independent people and not through, you know, our parents. Alright, Cheesy. Hi, I just got to run. I wanted to stop by and wish a good stream. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate the presence. Yeah. Some of it will always remain if you were at all close with them. But again, so, okay, right. Let's not have two different conversations, though, because I'm not talking about cutting parents off. So I am still very much attached. I care for my parents. We have a close relationship. But I live for myself. I would never... just because I live as an individual and I've broken away from my parents as an individual does not mean that I don't like my parents. It doesn't mean that I don't carry their teachings with me. It doesn't mean that I don't think they're good people. It just means that I've broken away from that attachment and I have hopefully acquired some independence. I think but I agree with you. If you when you do break away, it's not a complete cutoff. Some of you does remain with them, of course. Some of them does remain with you, I mean. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Rather than, I'm definitely not talking about cutting parents off. That's a different story. That's if your parents are being abusive or manipulative with you in a way that is actually creating a toxic environment for you. That is when we start thinking of cutting parents off. What I mean is that need to impress and do right by them will persist. Yeah, I think it might. You might be right. I think I'll defer to your experience on this, of course. I think there may always be maybe a need to make them proud. But I think it depends on the expectation they gave of you. If a parent gives you purely no expectations for their love to be there, if they say it doesn't matter what you do, and then through their actions they also communicate that they will always love you, they will always be proud of you, you never have to prove yourself to them, and through their actions they often reinforce that. I don't know if you would still feel that need to impress, because they would have communicated that you don't need to do anything to impress them. I think your need to take care of your parents, do right by them, is for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. But I don't... And I guess for me, my parents did a lot of saying that they were proud of us and that they were like, you know, there to support us and things. But a lot of their actions didn't really communicate the same message to us, me and my sister, when we were growing up. So I don't know. I think maybe for me that thing does persist, that sort of need. When I really think about it, I think maybe part of this is to impress my parents, but I don't know.
I feel like maybe a lot of parents are like that. They'll always be proud of you no matter what, but they still have their expectations of you that.
But then is it no matter what? Yeah. So if that's what's frustrating.
Like they will always be like proud and like happy and all that, but maybe they'd be more proud if you did what they want you to do, kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of that strategy because to me that creates confusion. If a parent says I'm proud of you no matter what, then they've got to walk the walk as well. Even when you do stuff that they might not have done and they are actively against. If you told them you'll be proud of them no matter what, you gotta be there.
But then it also, you know, just not always intentionally like that.
No, of course. I never think that my parents are terrible people, and I don't think that they did a bad job raising me either. I think that they're very nice people, and I don't have I don't have any like grudges against them. I would say I don't think that they did any of that intentionally. I think they were doing their best for sure. Just like most parents. I care about my parents a lot, but I don't have a good relationship with them. That's fair. Yeah, listen, relationships with parents are complicated most of the time. My parents are gone, but I still act with the thought of how it would affect them, almost instinctual. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah. I think we might be agreeing without fully realizing it. I think we're having this. I think we're like walking parallel on the same line of thought, but like we're kind of speaking as though we're in opposite directions. I think we are on the same page, Patrick, because I also think about my parents in that way sometimes. I wonder like if they would approve or what they would say about things and stuff. And it doesn't mean that I have like necessarily a bad relationship with them. Yeah, I do agree with that instinct. I remember the moment I learned my caregivers were people, and that's when gay marriage was legalized and my grandma wanted to know if I was gay or not. Wait, you got to elaborate on that, my friend. Wait, because it's because she has homophobic tendencies, right? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and you realize that they are fallible as well, and we are all products of those sorts of upbringings and environments, and just like us and the things we believe, your parents were also taught some different things. But the world is very different now, you know.
But also, like, similarly, in like 20 years, maybe some things we believe will turn out to be like maybe not so cool at all as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All we can do is make sure that we are living in a way that is in support of life and human dignity at all times, and that's it. Along with, you know, empathy, communication, all these things that I try to instill here. But the most important thing is just to live our lives with that empathy, with that human dignity in mind, with that collaboration, you know. I think all the other stuff tends to come naturally then. We just have to work to create a society that runs like that. It's very difficult to reach this sort of relation with your own parents when they say that they have no expectations, while pressuring you in the background to achieve what they did and more. Absolutely. Absolutely, I hear you. I think part of this, one of the best things about the realization that your parents are just people, is also realizing this being true, that their words don't really match up with their actions. And that can create a lot of frustration for you. And part of this is, especially as an adult, learning what Tali is talking about, when you realize to live for yourself. And you live, if you feel the pressure from your parents, if you feel that it's not helping you, if you feel like it's not, you don't have to take it in. You have...
Actually...
hold on a second. When you arrive at adulthood, you have, and a point where you can be independent, You have a decision where you can say and make active steps towards setting expectations for yourself and not letting the expectations of your parents get you down in that way. Expectations can really cripple people. And it comes hand in hand with that realization that caregivers are people too. Yeah, go Ogler.
What I was gonna say is that recently I had yesterday I had a conversation like that with my father.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna turn 27 in 2 weeks.
Nice.
And we were talking about that, and he was like, "Oh, when I was 27, I got married." And I was like, "Yeah, you know, here's me at 27, still living at your home and playing video games."
Yep.
And then he was like, "You know, things at my time were a lot easier than it is nowadays. So life is not about getting things done in a rush. You have to accomplish something. So there is no pressure about that."
That's awesome.
Because nowadays things are a lot harder. Things are just complicated.
Absolutely. It's not even an opinion. It's just a fact. Especially financially, everything's a lot harder nowadays. By lots of metrics. And I mean, good on your dad for coming through like that. That's a really cool thing to say in that moment.
No hesitation, even
Yeah, that's awesome. I had this when I was in university. I was stressing about some kind of, I think I was failing a subject, and I was talking about it with my friends in class before the lecture started, and a random student turned over to me, and she said, "Hey, your race, your pace. Don't worry about it." And she just and she moved on, and I was like, "What?" It changed my life, and I've never forgotten it to this day. We cannot possibly measure our success by when our parents or when anyone else acquired success. Because, first of all, we don't define success in the same terms anyway, because we're all different. So that's even a moot point there. But secondly, the when is the least important of our problem, because we are all so diverse that we all are running our own race. Whatever happiness and success means to us, we've got to do that, and we can take as slow or as fast as we want. That's the truth. One of your chats disappeared? Oh no, Baron, maybe YouTube ate it. Even though she said it's okay if you are, and you should be very disappointed. I could hear it in her voice. I hear you. Yeah. It's a humbling moment. They need to push you in a direction they think will help you be successful. That's any parent's goal, is for you to be better off than they were. The second part is very true. I would say, instead of needing to push you, I think a lot of parents choose to push you if they choose to. Maybe they feel like they need to, but I don't think that parents need to push in that sense. I think parents, and it's okay, I know that there's a huge age difference between the two of us, so obviously your opinion comes with a whole different experience. But the way that I plan on being a parent, if I ever get to be one, is never to push. I plan on letting my child's desires and passions unfold, and I will be there to lay scaffolding for them to succeed in whatever they want to be. I'm not going to pretend that I know more about the world that they're going to grow up in than they do, because they're in the world. I will be there to provide facilitation for communication and for being close to me, and if they need to rely on me for something, I'm there. But I believe that my job as a parent will be to provide scaffolding for them to branch out in whatever direction they want to. And if it fails, it fails. They get to fail just as much as I did. It might be much harder for me to actually do that when I am a parent, but from where I am now, it's easy to it is easy to believe it. They want you to be happy, and they know that means being somewhat successful. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I know that most normal parents just want their kids to be happy. Absolutely. A big realization that I have made in my life is knowing that everyone defines success differently. And I don't want to put my definition of success onto my kids, should I have them one day. Right up until the point where you see them making what you think is a horrible mistake, and that day will come, it's hard to ignore it. I know, and I understand that. I understand that it will be really, really difficult. I think it is one of the most difficult things as a parent to watch children make mistakes that maybe they themselves made, you know? And it can be so easy to want to rush in and go, I can stop this. And I don't know how I'm going to act when I am a parent, if I am a parent. You're 100% right, of course. But
I would say it would depend on the level of mistake.
Yeah. Well, as Patrick
if
said,
it's like a life-ruining mistake, then maybe you should be like,
Yeah. And then, of course, then if that mistake comes, it depends on how you approach the topic as well. If you just like extend a hand and go, hey, no, don't do this, that's very different from approaching them in a completely different way. Like, you know, sitting next to them at night and going, hey, how are you feeling about this? Are you sure this is right? Because I'll back you, but I don't know, I've seen this go this way, and I don't want it to go that way for you, you know? I think there are ways of approaching that mistake that can really help you bond closer with your kid, so that if they then go and do the mistake anyway, they know they can come back to you for help, and not judgment or punishment. I think a parent's role should be more akin to advisor than monarch. Yeah, 100% agreed. Yeah, absolutely. All right. What a great, it's been a great stream, guys. Thanks for all your insights. I appreciate that.
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kila Solai.
Very cool. Good job, Tali. This.
Now let's talk about the morality of putting pineapple on pizza.
I love pineapple on pizza. I think it's great.
You what?
Yeah, no,
I've never tried it, so
it's one of my. Really interesting. Yeah, give it a try. You might like it. I think honestly, it's probably one of my favorite pizza toppings. Bacon, pineapple, it's incredible.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Hell yeah, let's do that. Research data from Pragia. Power cooldown or power damage, power recharge speed, for sure. If you raise kids with caring and giving them all the information, they usually make the right decision. Yeah, I say yeah, 100%. Caring, informed decisions, scaffolding, then they usually, more often than not, they'll make the right choices. Yeah, absolutely. You're really gonna want to drink to take it through a tube. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Tali can only do it through a tube, of course, but yeah. All right, Liara, how are you feeling about this?
Shepard, how are you feeling?
No, how are you feeling?
Different than usual.
Let us know if you feel strange. I wouldn't trust anything that hit you on Horizon.
That's a good
How's Miranda?
point, actually.
She'll make a recovery.
I'm not surprised.
Hello,
Miranda
Toma.
always struck me as a driven woman.
Hi.
I'm glad she made it.
Oh, hold on.
Of people registered in Sanctuary's databanks as you requested, Doctor.
Good. Prepare a notification of death we can send to any of their surviving families. At once.
Wow. I love how Liara is using the Shadow Broker title. It's really, really cool. Also, who dis? Thomas! Hello.
Hello again.
Okay.
Hello.
Alright. Damn, me thinking that we'd start the Citadel DLC today, and instead, we're talking about parents!
Feeling okay, Commander?
Yeah, I'm good. Who else is around? Yeah, Garrus is doing calibrations. Awesome. Patrick, if you don't mind me asking again, since you and I have been talking about this a lot, do you have any kids? Have you had kids? Hey, Garrus.
So the Illusive Man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane.
100%.
A lot of Turians went to Sanctuary. When I meet the Illusive Man, I'm going to carve their names into his skull.
Jesus. Everyone is so mad, and I'm so here for it.
Maybe later.
Oh. I love this. I love this fuel, everyone. Let's keep it going. Let that give us energy for taking on the Cerberus base. But before we do, it's time to have some fun. Okay, I'm starting to understand what Sombreton means by the tone shift. because this happens, the Citadel DLC happens at the peak of you, like, taking on Cerberus and you're disgusted from Sanctuary, I would imagine that everyone just wants to go. Like, go, 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 go. So I understand that it can feel quite, like,
the
disjointed.
DLC would feel better if they did lock characters appearing that you see behind mission progression.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, that's a big pity. I agree. 2 older son and daughter. Okay, nice. Yeah. Awesome. I'm scared about children making worse mistakes and messing up parents' mental health. Even if they never make any, though, is always there. It's always there, and it's just scary. Children bear no responsibility to their parents as children. It is the parents' job to take care of the children. It's not the children's job to take care of the parents. The children are there to make mistakes. We are learning how to be people. I think giving children grace in this is good. The parents are full adults. They are responsible for their own mental health. And I firmly believe this. Children do not mess up parents' mental health. They can, but then it's not the children's fault. It's never the child's fault. As a parent, if you're gonna be a parent, you take on the responsibility that of your own emotional state. That includes emotional regulation. That includes a stable enough mental health to not take that out on your child. Very important. Oh, cinematic Javik. Nice.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship. Its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
I did.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Oh.
Maybe you and I have a thing or two in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive.
Yep.
The friendships of the people around you.
It's true.
And more.
Romance, right?
You and the Turian are joined.
You could say that.
I'm not. Your pheromones are.
Oh boy.
Is this why you wish
I
to
could smell the honey.
for their affection?
Nah, dude, we're here to kill Reapers. What do you mean?
Without that affection, all I have in my life is death. And that's not enough.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik.
Oh. His memory shard.
What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard.
Oh, okay.
Passed from soldier to soldier, Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
Wow.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone. But so was the pain.
He doesn't want to open that
Would
up
you want
again.
to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
Okay, so even if we would, it's really important to not place that judgment on Javik, because if he decides that it's not worth it, that's on him. We're not going to try and force him to relive trauma, right? I would say I think I would. I am a believer in things are beautiful because they don't last, and we enjoy them while they're here, and I think I would rather not have only death in my life. But if that's what Javik wants, Javik is a full person. He can decide that for himself.
If I had something like this, seeing Earth again, whole with everyone still alive, that would be worth the pain.
Before the Reapers, the stars belonged to us. Civilization flourished. There was the Quasar fortress of the Normandy Vale, the ice canals of Judah IV, the palisades of the Verome Angelic. It was magnificent. But then...
What is it?
The Reapers came. Planet by planet, we were extinguished. We fought back.
You okay?
I once commanded a ship like this one. A loyal crew with many friends. Was captured. Only I escaped.
What happened to them?
In indoctrinated.
Oh.
The Reapers sent them against me. Year after year, battle after battle, I was hunted by my own people. Every encounter, a reminder of my failure as a soldier.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Until the Battle of the Cronian Nebula. I had only my knife left. I cornered my men and slit their throats one by one. I watched them bleed to death, to be certain.
That must have been...
It was the day I understood. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. It is a lesson I wish I had never learned.
Wow. Jesus. That's some real pain from Javik. Real vulnerability as well. I'm very impressed with him. Able to open up like that. I'm a little bit sad that ask the ghosts if honor matters is a more famous line than what he just said. And I think it's because this is buried under dialogue. You have to like actually explore with him, and he says that one when you just meet him. So everyone sees that one when they meet him. But that line arguably goes harder to me. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. If that's not one of the truest descriptions of war I've ever seen, then I don't know what is. And he's earned the right to say that. Wow. That is rough. Yeah. And, but again, we don't get to decide whether for him that was worth the pain or not. But I respect the hell out of him in that moment for doing it. And I think he might have been a little bit urged to do it because we said we would be okay with it. Or we said it would be okay with us. And I really appreciate that he did that, even though it caused him unimaginable pain. Wow, really, really humbling moment there by Javik. It shows that he's got a lot of, it shows that he has a lot of depth to him, and I think it also shows something a little more important that I think we can really take from our analysis of Javik. Obviously, Javik on the surface comes from a culture of imperialism and expansionism, and we know that, of domination, and he believes some pretty shitty things. We've also got to remember that the other part of Javik is vengeance. He is revenge, embodied in the Prothean. He's the last of his kind. He's here to get revenge on the Reapers for what they did to his people. And I think after this conversation with him, when we go into everything that he has lost, and he remembers it with such perfect clarity, we realize that the one great truth of revenge is that it is rooted in pain. That revenge is actually not about your enemy at all. It is about yourself and the pain you feel. And so the trick with revenge, if you would like to release it and move on to something more productive, you must first tackle the pain that is inside you. Which is why I think it will always be worth delving into those hard memories, so that you can grow past feelings of revenge. Really cool to see that that's the core of Javik as well. Yeah, we knew the job was dangerous when we took it, lol, yeah. What if they did everything they could? They did their best? What, the parents? I mean, then yeah, then they did everything they could. It will still not be the child's fault, Baron. Never. The child never asked to be born. It'll never be the child's fault for that. Can you see it in my eyes? Not those, the other two. So do we know the Prothean language? How is the translator translating Javik? We know it because we touched the beacon in Mass Effect 1, and it translated the language to us. Like it.
He also translated his own language to yours. He comprehended it the moment he touched you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. When he touched us the first time,
I can now perfectly speak Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian. If your race was wiped out, it would give you a different perspective than being the victor. It would seem like such a waste. Absolutely. I think perspective is a really important theme in this game. Perspective with so many. Perspective for Javik, perspective for the Geth, perspective for the Rachni. Yeah, it's a big theme here, and it comes back often.
The crew seems shocked by the experiments at Sanctuary. They shouldn't be.
Why is that?
Our war lasted for centuries. It provided more time for worse atrocities to be committed.
I can imagine.
There was a species, the Densorian. They became convinced the Reapers could be placated by sacrificing their own young.
Oh.
The entire planet joined in this ritual. I will spare you the details, but it did not work. They simply made the Reaper's job easier.
Yep.
It was as your Illusive Man is now. His ambitions are nothing short of madness. Sharpen your knife, Commander. His is a voice that must be silenced, and a throat that must be slit.
Oh boy.
Subjugating the Reapers will not bring victory. Only their extinction will.
On that, we agree.
Seeing all these primitives flying spaceships is unexpected and very dangerous. I would prefer to be alone.
For him, it must be like seeing monkeys drive cars. Must be quite wild. Alright, maybe Diana Allers wants to talk to us.
Breaking now, Alliance Marines uncover the worst Cerberus war crimes to date.
Oh yeah.
Sanctuary, advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections, the exclusive details next in the battle space.
This is Jumanji for him.
Commander.
Any more news? Oasis travel warning. Emergency warning. The Alliance asks all vessels to avoid Nevos and Oasis at all costs. Oasis is a front for a Cerberus-controlled base of unknown applications. All ships in the sector are advised to alter course and wait for Alliance intervention. Wait, they have more? More than just Horizon? Shit. This warning comes after the revelation that the Sanctuary facility located on Horizon was a massive Cerberus operation that was experimenting on refugees. It is assumed that Oasis had a similar goal. The base on Horizon was attacked by Reaper forces, and Oasis may well be next along the entire Teoilia system. We ask all Alliance vessels to steer clear of this sector. The base will be investigated as soon as possible. However, the battle on the Earth front takes priority. Rough stuff, man. I was not talking about the little kids, the grown-ups. Yeah. You mean like what if the grown-ups do their best? I think you'll find that a lot of parents do their best. That's fine. It still means that they are whole people and they are still responsible for their mental health. Yeah, the point remains the same. It's not a kid's fault that you're having a bad time as a parent. It's no one's fault. I don't think that should be a thing that we talk about. Like, it's not really a case of blame. It's more like who's responsible for their own mental health in this situation.
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
Oh, good to know.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
You know me and my damsels, Mr. Vega.
That I do.
With you till the end, Shepard.
That's very cool. I like that.
These two need to fuck already to stay.
Dog.
Yes, 4 legs. Dog. I blame capitalism. Why? Why?
I can't believe the Illusive Man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn.
Whoa!
Imagine if he was on our side. But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want. Get us all fighting each other.
Oh yeah.
Divide and conquer.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I don't think they've dropped the F-bomb in this game before.
Yeah, that took me by surprise. Listen, I'm all for swear words. I think swear words only hold power if you let them. But man, that was the first time we've heard it. That's
They're
so
allowed one, and that's what
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If they bitch a lot.
Visit Thessia.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit.
Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
Oh, James.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you.
Damn right.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Capitalism is the reason we don't have flying cars. True. Lack of innovation. We go back to it.
Capitalism is the reason Reapers are invading.
I mean, You could probably draw. You could draw a few correlations. I'm just saying. You could draw a few correlations.
Denzel Crocker when he screams fairies in Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay. So what's the what's the story now? Assault the Illusive Man's base. Incredible. Let's see if we can do one more round of streams. Oh, the Kepler Verge. Wait, I've searched the Kepler Verge. We already. Oh shit, there's a new place as well. Wait, where is that? It doesn't even tell us. Oh shit, it doesn't tell us where that is either.
They're just filler because you're in the end game.
Oh, so you can't actually go there. That's so interesting. Okay. I already checked the Kepler Verge. I'm pretty sure it should be 100%.
A new thing might have appeared.
Yeah, let's see.
No, if it did, then you would have had a lower number, no?
Yeah, we would have a lower number, yeah. Okay, well, let's check the Kepler Verge. Let's see. I got used to doing it myself. Oh, the Kepler Verge was where the that was where the bonus mission was, so there weren't any war assets there. Okay, let's head back to the Citadel. Okay, you can do it. People can't drive on the ground. Flying cars is just a bad idea. I don't know. I think I'd like flying cars. I think it'd be quite fun.
Look, if it's flying Elite Dangerous, it would like reinforce it a lot more.
Yeah.
It depends if we have like enforced sky lanes or not.
Yeah, you've got to have. I think you've got to have sky lanes.
Like,
I think you have
cars
to have...
need to be locked to sky lanes.
Yeah,
without
for
like...
sure. I mean, do it like Star
Hey, remember
Wars. Like
when there
Star
was
Wars
like
has
a
traffic lanes.
Box 42 in there in that Citadel thing? Because of the Omega DLC?
Yeah, that was Omega. Yeah.
I used to spell dads.
What's that?
The letters on the left side.
Dads.
Dads.
All right, let's take one final run through
You're
the
clear
Citadel.
to dock, Normandy. Do you need?
I'll handle it.
And
Yes,
then
Commander.
I think the last thing we'll do this stream is get ready to cry as we say goodbye to Thane. See if anyone's here. Nope.
Why? Where's he going?
Oh, he's
Thane
gone.
stuff in the apartment.
No, Thane is in the Hanar embassy.
I think they changed it then.
Yeah,
in Project Variety.
The mod must have done that. Yeah. We got rapid transit for Kelly's apartment. Maybe we can go there first.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, let's go to Kelly's apartment.
That scares me actually.
How can we go to Kelly's apartment? What's happening?
That's part of the mod.
Oh,
she's a lot.
Wait.
That's a mod problem. I don't recommend
Oh,
that. No,
wait.
Very,
yeah.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. I'm getting the scene ready to like switch. I'm switching at lightning speed, all right? Are we ready? I'm switching at lightning speed.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case we fuck it up with Garrus. I don't know.
This wasn't here when I played it. I don't know what this is.
Okay, hold on. You use the bed? Why?
No,
Okay, use the couch. All right.
Did you talk about the Kelly's romance?
Whoa.
I think I know what this is.
Is this just chilling with her?
No, I think I know what this is.
What are we doing?
So you can romance Kelly in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
This might be a continuation of that, but the flag is bugged, and he probably thinks she's alive, and you're romancing her.
Okay. Why is she dressed like that? Okay, hold on. We're gonna hide just in case.
It's probably just broken.
Just in case there's boobies.
Probably just broken content.
We're just hugging.
Her, she comes to your cabin dressed like that and gives you a dance.
Oh. Okay, no, we're good. All right. Okay, so I just
It's
feel like
exactly that. It's just an extension of the Kelly romance, but it's not working properly.
I feel like I just cheated on Garrus, so I'm just gonna load that save and not do that. We're good. I just wanted to test. Everything's fine. We didn't do anything. Goodbye, Kelly. All right.
Kind of weird.
That was very strange.
Shepard just had a weird dream about Kelly.
Very weird dream. Yeah. Wakes up in a strange bed. Like, what the fuck just happened? That's a weird.
Makes perfect sense though. It's a broken flag.
Yeah. Okay, we go to the embassies. Check. Call him, invite him over. Yeah, maybe he'd like to join. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, you know, Kelly was into Taurians.
Yeah. Okay. Anything for the Spectre terminal? Also, before we take on the Illusive Man, I want to change my outfit once more. Maybe the colors.
You're gonna take on the fucking Citadel DLC, if anything.
No, for sure. I think we're gonna go for clones. I want to try and go for a clone vibe. So we're gonna go all white. Oh wait, no, that's blue. We're gonna stick with blue.
White and blue, 501st.
And we're gonna go 501st, yeah. Yep, that's good. And then lights. Yeah, sick. Alrighty. Nope, nothing there. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Oh, wait. Casual here.
Timmy's saying here that Kelly's apartment is only available for her romance, so I have no idea why he's triggered her.
Very interesting. Oh, this looks really nice, actually. Wow.
She's not even supposed to be alive.
Oh, I actually like this chilled outfit. I think I'll wear that for a while. I love the collector armor. Same. It looks pretty cool. Looks metal. God damn. Listen, I know Shepard runs a lot, but she's got thighs. Like, have you noticed that?
Most humans do.
No, Map. Capital T. Like, woo. They're very impressive. Like watermelon crushing potential, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait, what's happening?
Let me show you this co-merchant in Dead by Daylight.
I don't think we have anything else to do on the Citadel, if I'm honest.
I think you're done.
I think we're done, yeah. Nothing else there.
It's Jacob there, so that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, what else have we got? Oh, Liara's there, that's fine. Do a little bit of shopping. No, we're good. Okay, so I guess we'll head over to say goodbye to Thane. Except if we're gonna say goodbye to Thane, we can't be wearing this. We're going to the we're gonna dress up in appropriate funeral attire, probably a dress. I mean, this could be appropriate funeral attire depending on the person, but I think in the absence of a dress code, we will default to formal. Illusive Man had a rebuilt with thick thighs, man. Yeah, he's a freak. No, his whole point was that he built us back exactly as is. He didn't want any, like, alterations. So she must have had those from the beginning.
Look, if you're in the military, you are built by default. How the fuck are you gonna carry the gear? That's exactly why Hell says that fucking character of mine is built to shit and she could probably break her head in two.
Yeah, I like this.
Like,
this is a cool skirt. I like that a lot. We're gonna wear that.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, that cake, hello?
It's great. We're in a bakery.
Oh yeah, if you're serving the military and you're carrying all the equipment, you are going to be built. Like, Shepard is fucking...
Yeah. She looks great in this outfit, by the way. This outfit is really nice.
Except for her arms. She's got noodle fucking arms. Like, they should have...
Honestly, she should have better arms, I think. Compared to, like, what we do, she's got to be, like... She has to
Her
be
arms are as
more.
thin as mine. It's kind of concerning.
Yeah. Okay, we're on, wait a minute. We have to go to the Hanar embassy for this. Here we go. Oh yeah, there's a bow leg problem with the running as well. And that's because they don't expect you to run without armor, and with the armor it looks better. But when you run, it kind of makes the legs kind of jut out a little bit.
She also shares animations with, kind of shares the same running animations with Shepard, so...
Yeah. That's just lazy, honestly. I think they should have made a separate thing for her.
Deadlines.
Yeah.
What?
All right. Hello, Kolyat. Let's say goodbye to Thane.
Hello, Kodiak.
Kodiak. Yeah, last rites and then shore leave. Here we go.
This is from the Citadel DLC. Interesting.
Here we go. Speaking of parental figures...
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Krios.
Oh, Jack is there too.
Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms. And others as a father devoted to his son.
Change your outfit, by the way.
Yeah, they did give me the regular military one. That's fine.
Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through war-torn streets to reach me, because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
Voice actor is just killing it.
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Yeah.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him,
pencil.
There wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
No, I did what I could. Yeah, I don't think it doesn't feel good. I think this feels good.
He was one of us.
Yes. He did not have many friends. The Normandy was good for him. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
About what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral's syndrome, it would be them.
Oh, brilliant.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good.
Nice.
Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt.
Shit.
Until we meet again, Commander.
That's gonna kill me. I
Sure,
know
these
it
can be viewed in the Citadel apartment.
Okay, cool. Goodbye, Thane. I want to hear Jacob say something similar to Garrus because of Jacob's initial opinion of him. I think it would be a really cool moment for him there. Yeah. I like to think he's thinking it because he seems to have a lot of self-awareness as to where he is in his position right now.
I gotta be right back.
Oh, sure. But I think it would be really awesome for him to say that. Yeah, be a really cool moment for him. Unfortunately, it seems like they have relegated... Yeah, Jacob as a character seems underserved to me. I feel like they could have done more, especially here. The emotion coming through Colight's voice, even with the filter. Dude, the emotion coming through Shepard's voice and then taking it to Kolyat, like, incredible. That was so heartfelt and beautiful. I loved that. I absolutely loved that. Okay, here we go. So we have some stuff that we can go and check out. And this is just a small teaser of the kind of content you can expect next stream when we go to the Citadel DLC. I believe we can actually go to the Citadel DLC here. Yeah, the Silver Sun strip. Okay, cool. So, when Arglak comes back, we'll just confirm that we can go there. But I don't think we have anything else to do. I think it's, we have to go to Anderson's apartment as part of the... Yeah, as part of the shore leave. So, bring the Normandy to the Citadel, visit Admiral Anderson's apartment. It depends, because there's the Silver Sun strip, which everyone wants to look at. And then there's also I think Admiral Anderson's apartment might kick off the Normandy DLC. Ugh, the Citadel DLC. We'll wait for Arglak to come back, and then he can tell us. Either way, we can get back to the Normandy, just in case. Okay, and we're gonna stay with this outfit, because doing this... The Citadel needs a good fit, you know? Okay. Do a quick cheeky save. Oh my god, dudes, we're nearly... If we make 7 more saves in the game, we'll have 100 saves. So we got to make sure we save 7 more times. That's the number to end by. That's the number to end, yeah. We got to end on save 100.
I remember when I beat KOTOR 1 in exactly 24 hours.
Oh shit! That
was great.
That's an achievement. Very cool. Alright. So, to recap what we've done, that was episode 16 of our playthrough, and what a cool run it was. We did lots of side quests. I think we finished all the side quests now. I think there are a couple that maybe we didn't do, but it's just the timing wasn't right. And we hit Cerberus where it hurts. We hit them in Sanctuary. It was a great time. We learned about the Illusive Man's, like, totally harmless experiments, and that he's really just misunderstood.
Yeah.
And that the Reapers really just kind of want to be controlled. Maybe they're being a little... Maybe their invasion of the galaxy is a little bit bratty. Maybe they need to be put in line again by someone with the right tendency.
Yeah, is that what you're going with?
They're just misbehaving. They're being a little naughty.
Yeah? You sure about that? Is that...
I'm really...
You're the one to do it, huh? Is that what you're saying?
I'm the one to do it. Of course, our theories about the Illusive Man were true, that he's trying to control the Reapers. We knew that already. If you've been paying attention, then you would have, like, picked up on some of the clues. But if you didn't until now, that's totally fine. Yeah, I think it makes sense for him. He's always wanted control. And of course, we also believe that he might be indoctrinated as well. Like, he just does not understand it yet. And I think maybe the Reapers found Sanctuary because of that, because the Prothean beacon on Thessia did call Kai Leng indoctrinated as well. So I'm pretty sure the Illusive Man is indoctrinated too. So we'll see. We'll have a look. For now, though, yeah, what else did we do? We went around to the Citadel, and then finally, as you've just seen, we said goodbye to Thane in a very heartfelt goodbye. Next stream is the official beginning of the Citadel DLC. I'm not sure where it's going to start, but probably in the apartment, in Anderson's apartment, we're going to say hi to Hackett and give the Normandy crew some much needed and much deserved shore leave before we finally take the fight to the Illusive Man himself and hopefully take care of him and Kai Leng and get the knowledge from the Prothean Cube back so that we can finish the Catalyst with the Crucible and end this war for good. And that is the stream. So, I will still be here to hang out with everyone, so I'll come back in a second. But thank you very much for all of your insights. I appreciate them, as always. We had really cool discussions today, so I was really happy about that. Thank you guys for your input. And I will see you all in a bit when the stream is done. Goodbye. All right, everyone. And to the rest of you in chat, whether you've been actively participating in the discussions or whether you have been lurking, whether you have been looking around and watching the VOD, or whether you've been here, watching live, it's just been wonderful to have your presence here. Thank you for letting us do this together. I really appreciate all of you and all of your opinions. I love the discussions that we're having. Thank you for allowing this place to flourish as it can, with different perspectives and differing opinions, and just this wonderful means of communication and empathy that we have for each other, and I really appreciate that. With that, it is 4 minutes past 1 in the morning. I thank you again for watching the stream and tuning into the Everything GM broadcast. Make sure that you stay hydrated, that you drink enough water, and that you are kinder to yourself than you're currently being. And I will see you all in the next stream when we do it all over again. Take care.